Okay, so Chloe's not here. So in theory, everything should work. And we should not have any weird tech issues where the stream decides mid-stream that I'm actually not connected to the stream. Not gonna have any of that this time. It's gonna be A-okay. God, that was an interesting one. Anyways, hi everybody! Welcome to Stream. Persona goodness. I hope you all enjoyed the Chloe shenanigans with the bombs. Despite the technical difficulties, we had fun. We had a blast! I'm only partially sorry for that one. So, anyways, I hope you're all having a wonderful time. It has been a very chaotic day, but we're here, and we're going to continue the chaos with whatever the fuck Persona's going to be. And then there'll be lots... Spoilers, there's going to be lots of... Pathos, please don't. Please don't. The fact that I did it mid-stream is what was really weird. Because, like, I know from unfortunate experience that, like, if a stream is already in progress, changing the stream key, like, the stream key becoming invalid doesn't normally kill the stream. Some of you may remember a time forever ago, somehow someone else got, like, ended up with my stream key and was streaming, like, was it League of Legends or something? And I was just getting a bunch of messages from people like, hey, somebody else is streaming on your channel. It's like, I know, and I can't do anything about it because everything I could do is, like, I could try to revoke the stream key and remove permissions and all that stuff. And it only goes into effect, like, once that broadcast is over. That was a time. That was a heckin' time. So the fact that it did it to me is extra weird. Anyway, Sassy, enjoy celebrating. Please go celebrate safely, have fun, but also be back for D&D story time, because it's gonna get unhinged so quickly. Waiting until 9 o'clock to talk about it tonight is gonna kill me. No time, just regular cheers. Just cheers to Sassy passing her class. Cheers! And cheers to the little man in spirit. Just getting ramen. Oh, don't say just getting ramen. I imagine as well, especially like where you are right now, there's gotta be some good ramen around there. Oh shit, you're right. So please, like, super enjoy that ramen. It's so cold here. I want ramen. But because it's cold here, I can't sit outside. So, like, and ramen to go is just not as good. It is quite the dilemma. Okay, there we go. Now we can cheers. Anyways, enjoy, but be back for story time, because... it's gonna be fun. Anyways! We're here! It's gonna be a good time. Hey! I'm gonna try to remember to talk about it at the end, but after all the yelling I'm gonna do tonight, I don't know if I remember, so I'm gonna say it right now at the very least. Hey, this weekend, Wartburg's doing his Extra Life. Wartburg has Extra Life. And I will again be joining for Among Us. That's actually the whole, be there for the whole thing. Be there for the whole thing. But there will be Among Us from 1 to 4. I'm like 98% sure I said the correct time. Among Us, there's a whole bunch, there's like a disgusting number of us in that channel. I'm worried. I'm very worried. But it'll be fun. I haven't yet decided if I'm going to stream my perspective, because on the one hand, I enjoy the idea of being on a stream and not having to look like a human being. And on the other hand, we've gotten some good clips out of it in the past, so I feel like I kind of should. It'll be fine. I'm worried about the Among Us because there's a lot of people that I have not played, that are from the Clock Tower group, that I have GM'd for and watched their deception, and now I have to be faced with their deception, and I don't like that. I don't like that, and I'm worried. It's a nice toasty 34 here. Yeah, it's like, it's not like compared to any of my northern friends. Not that cold, but it's cold for, it was 40 this morning when I woke up, and it's Texas. It shouldn't be 40. 40 is January temperatures at best. At best. Our first Christmas here, I wore a tank top the day after Christmas. Shouldn't be 40 here. Anyways, Saturday be a hoot and a half. It's Extra Life. He, of course, has wonderful wood burnings. Wartburg's wonderful wood burnings. Again, they're incredible. I don't have any of the links set up right now. I will, if I'm going to stream on Saturday, I will do that. So there's that. Warburg did confirm I said the right time, 1 to 4 Central. Fuck yeah. Jeff will also be there. Jeff is also going to be Among Us Sing, which is always a hoot and a half. So it's going to be a wild time. So that's Saturday. Today was my big holiday drop for Dicey Dice, for Long Dog Dice stuff. So there's, I think it was, the final count was like 44 different listings went live for sets, for chonkers, for some single D20s. Lots of stuff went up. So check it out if you like Dicey Dice, or if you know somebody who likes Dicey Dice. And that's a hoot and a half. And it's simultaneous. It's always nerve-wracking to push that live, because it's, one, pushing that many things live at once is like, is everything gonna work? Is everything set up correctly? But then it's also the, like, cool, I did all this work. Is any of it gonna sell? And if it doesn't, what happens? So, like, all of that, so, like, half the stress is gone. The other half has now set in. So that's fun. And also, if you're not, like, in a Dicey Dice, but you know people who are, share it with them. Have them take a look at it. It'll be great. Yes, do that after work. I don't even know what you're talking about. The joining the server. Yeah. The amount of times I will look at a thing and be like, oh yeah, I will do that after the thing I'm doing right now. After work. After I send this email. After. Did I know better? I know better than that. I'm not going to remember when after comes. I'm just not. And then there's the fallacy of like, oh, just write it down if you're not going to remember. Here's the thing. I cleaned up my desk for when Chloe was going to be here. And that involved cleaning up. Oh, I just knocked even some of them to the ground. That involved cleaning up all of my sticky notes that are everywhere on my desk. I do write things down. Hello, Jackson. I do write things down. Here's the thing: is there's too many There's too many. And so then I gotta find the written down thing, and it's just gonna disappear into the. It's just gonna disappear into the ether of things. Why? Oh, this has to be a Persona thing. This pile of sticky notes is unhinged because some of it's things to remember, and some of it is like things that have happened during stream that I'm like, I want to make a note of that later to be like, make it an emote or make it a joke or just like, this is a thing I feel like I should remember. And what I saw was a little triangle. It's definitely one of those choose two triangles. And the first two I looked at were exorcist and chiropractor. The third one is student council president. So clearly this was a Persona thing, but I don't remember why it's that. God, we're coming up on a year of me saying Breath of the Wild was going to be delayed. Or not Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom was going to be delayed. So I was going to finish Persona 5 before then. Found that one. This is my emotes reminder. This is a sneaky D&D note. This can go back. I hid this also because Christian was here. Oh, this was last week's topics, so I can get rid of that. There's a whole, no, it's not an exorcist, chiropractor, student council president because that's all three. This is a choose two triangle. Gosh, keep up. Anyways, hi, Carl. The latte dice look caramel flavor. I know, they are one of the few dice that I'm like, these do look edible. They're not! They're super not, but those are dice that popped out. That powder didn't do anything I expected it to do. And it was very upsetting. But they popped out. I was like, these give me coffee vibes. And so then I thought of I Like You a Latte. And I was like, well, I have to name that now. And I'm not proud of it, but I went with it anyways. Okay, this note I actually finished earlier. We're not streaming tonight, but we're not doing Persona. I'm just gonna go through all of my sticky notes. Oh, see, this is a good one to make sure I keep in mind if we are still playing Persona that long. Let's see. Nope, that's a secret. This is a Persona note. This was me trying to keep in mind how the negotiations worked. We'll keep that one. We'll keep that one. Oh, these are audio levels that before I changed them. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Oh, this is probably useless now, but this is a breach note. Oh, that's also a breach note. Oh, did I just find the whole breach pile? This sticky note just says vinegar chicken. It just says vinegar chicken. Why do I have a sticky note that says vinegar chicken? Because it's not like a cooking thing. I know it's not a cooking thing. I got nothing. This is wild. Stuff Ashley hasn't eaten. Oh, no, it's not written like vinegar chicken. It's vinegar chicken. So, it's not a list. I don't know, man. I'll go through the rest of my sticky notes later. Winner, vinegar chicken. I don't know. Anyways, this is why just write stuff down is not a helpful piece of advice for ADHD people. This is the proof. This pile of sticky notes that say Exorcist Chiropractor Student Council President. I wonder if James remembers what that means. Anyways, we're gonna get into the game. We've been in cutscene purgatory. I don't call it hell because we've gotten little breaks in between, but not little breaks long enough for me to be able to do anything I want to be able to do. We are just waiting for Makoto to show back up because I got my charm up. So I got the charm up for Makoto. I need to continue that social link, so we're trying to do that to add context to the note. But then it's like, now I've just got a novel on a sticky note, and I'm not gonna read all that. It's why I have literally 4 different calendars to keep track of all of my shit, because I have to keep them categorized for stuff. Like, I have a calendar here that is all work things. There's actually 2 calendars here for that. And then there's my planner, which is all personal things. And then there's a calendar that's downstairs on the wall that is stuff that Jeff needs to know about because it impacts my availability relative to him. And it's also where he puts all his stuff. So if I put all of it on one calendar, there'd be too many words. And so none of it would register. So, anyways, we're gonna Persona. We're gonna try to get to Makoto. I have a feeling we're gonna end up with more cutscenes because we are about to go on a trip, I guess. We'll see what happens. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's do that. All right. Something else didn't work. Oh, I also had my alert sounds turned off because of last week. I knew it. See, and these are things I should have written down, and I didn't. Okay, so that's there. Something muted that wasn't supposed to. Let me check if it's going to be when James starts talking. No? No. I don't know. Everything looks fine, except for all the things that were clearly not fine. This is the legacy of Chloe, is what's happening. Hi, Boo. Okay, anyways. I have whiskey in my lungs, It's not where it goes. Okay. I actually have an hour set aside of my work week to go through and purge my sticky notes. Good plan. Go through my emails to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yes. Go through the task list and make sure I finish task cross off. Perfect. Great. Yeah. Fuck your boss for even questioning that. So if you'd like me to actually finish tasks. There we go. All right. God. Guys, we've been here for so long and there's still so much to go. Okay, I'm here. Nope, not that button. All right, so you want that. First things first. Where? Nope, that's Doc, and he won't let me talk to him. Kodo's not anywhere! It's fine, we're good. It is certainly a game that exists. Thank you, Carl. All right. So. I need to... God, there's like nobody around. What do we do with our free time right now? I could go to Doc. Oh God, I think Doc is all I really got. I could go study. Where are my stats? How am I doing? No, I want... That's the button I want. Okay. I could go... The burger is a... Is the burger a nighttime thing for Guts? It's been so long since I've gone to do the burger. This is me asking. This is me asking. This is me actually asking. I want to get the rest of these stats up. Knowledge I know I can go to the library. Or the diner. Burger is cheaper at night. Okay. I don't care if it's cheaper, as long as, like, I'm just worried about the effect. Proficiency, I know I can do that at my tool bench. Kindness, can I get kindness? Oh, I can get kindness up by working at the flower shop. We're gonna go work at the flower shop. We're gonna go do that. Yes.
Hey.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. Yes, kindness. Because that was also the last one I got to 4. Just gonna kill time. I'm gonna learn how to do flowers so I can impress my not yet girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it! Oh, this is me collecting rumors. Okay, things have been dangerous in this area. What do you mean?
The thing is...
Quite a few. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, fucking hospitalized? How I want to ask, but nobody's gonna know.
Right?
Oh, you're just gonna fucking tell me. Alright, I'll fucking handle it. Alright, thank you for the money. Thank you for the tip I will ignore for a very long time.
How are you feeling?
Okay, great. Perfect, beautiful, love it.
Hey!
It's Phantom Thieves time! I can't ignore that. I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Want to head back?
Yes, I do want to head back. I am done now. Oh, my phone's going. Oh, you're laying down. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's. All right, we're gonna be in cutscene town for a while still. Who do you think you are? Not Kanji, right? Of course we're talking. What do you mean still talking about? We haven't gone yet. We're leaving tomorrow. Like, of course we're gonna talk about it. You gonna be fucking pouty? Okay, hold. You can't do this face and say everything's fine. Ugh, you're not gonna let me leave. Yeah. All right, let's check my plant before I leave. Can I make stuff?
No.
What? You can't even make... Oh, can't even... Oh, God. We're gonna come back and Morgana's gonna be fucking missing.
No.
You're gonna have fucked off while we're gone. Or we're gonna get back and have had a great time and you're gonna be doubly sad and then you're gonna fuck off. Oh, I didn't want to just sit down. Oh my God. You're being real ornery.
Hey, hey.
If I...
Hey, hey.
Morgana? Okay, I'm just fine. I'll just fucking go to sleep. Don't let me run around if you're not gonna let me do anything. No, fucking talk to me! Jesus Christ. Communication, folks.
You're taking off, huh?
Yes, that's how trips work. Morgana just keeping her back to me.
Don't go cutting loose just because I'm not there to keep an eye on you. I'll look after Futaba and the cat while you're gone. You owe me one.
We'll talk more about our next job once you get back.
Can't wait.
Good. I'm so sleepy.
It is very dark out. Oh, wait, no, it's evening. Why are you sleepy? What's happening?
It'll take over 6 hours to get there, so why not sleep on the plane?
Is it really just 6 hours? Damn.
I'll do that. Oh, it's almost time to check in.
Looks like it's gonna take off on time.
Don't! You can't say that out loud.
I feel like a lot of flights headed to America tend to run late or get canceled. Is it just me, or is Ryuji not here yet?
That tracks.
Ah.
I wasn't expecting to make a mad dash like this.
I just heard the overhead say the flight's been delayed. Oh, to Los Angeles. Oh no, that's not us. We're going to Hawaii. Los Angeles is Mercer.
Coming late even on a day like this?
Never mind. Never mind.
That's all you're bringing?
Well, it's only 4 nights, right? Ain't it enough?
If it is only for 4 nights, I do feel like the rest of us did overpack a little bit. It'll be fun either way.
Yeah, that.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late now. He's here and the plane's gonna leave.
Hey guys, they want us to gather near the boarding gate soon.
Why don't we take a group shot before we take off?
Ooh, sounds good.
Hey, rub salt in the wound. Have Mishima take the picture of us. Hey, I packed the same amount as the girls did. Why am I the camera? Wait, this is not a group shot. No,
Let
there's
me join in too.
there's like unless I'm selfieing, but I was like, there's literally a bunch of people around us. We could
You too, Makoto.
hand the phone to someone.
All right.
Oh yeah, please sit next to me. Here we go. What? This is embarrassing. Fuck off. What do you mean?
Huh? Where am I supposed to look?
Okay, come on, Gwen.
Let me see. Let me see.
This is actually a great picture. I love this. Oh, I don't like that she could see that in real
What?
time.
Holy shit, she's right.
How could you tell, Futaba?
I don't like this. Oh, no.
Talk about a nasty
I
trick.
don't like this at all.
I'm so glad she's not an enemy of ours.
Like, that's fucked up. That's real fucked up. And we're just skipping past that. Oh, it's animated. Oh.
May I have some iced coffee?
Coming right up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun We ask that you please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelts are safely.
Whoa!
It's not that wild.
So, how long will you be staying?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I have no idea though.
Oh my god.
Hawaii!
And they let him through for that.
I love it. The tropical air.
Hi, aloha. You can find your buses that way.
Damn, you speak Japanese?
This is not translating very well for us.
Whoa, I see it. The diamond
He's
thing.
said whoa too many
Oh,
times.
man, the ocean is so blue.
Oh boy. I am tired of this man already. Ryuji's absolutely gonna try surfing and totally beef it. There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening. Just like snorted some pixie sticks on the plane and was like ready to go.
Yes, we're here. Hawaii.
You didn't even... Never mind.
I am so embarrassed.
Me too, and I'm not even there.
Is this the smell of Hawaii? Actually, I've been wondering since the airport, but what is this smell?
Supposedly the lingering scent of carpet cleaner. It's coconut scented. Plus, I'd say the scent of plumeria for the lays are amplifying the tropical atmosphere here.
What are you, the king of random facts?
I'm the type that likes to look up stuff beforehand.
Like what kind of cleaner they use?
Then tell me a cheap but good place to eat.
Do that after we figured out room assignments. We can't go out until we get our keys.
Is that not a thing that gets discussed beforehand?
I want a room with this guy.
Is that... Are we just making this up as we go? Don't make me share a room with Mishima.
You belong to a different class, Akane.
Thank you! Okay, I didn't... How is Kawakami here? I thought she was supposed to be in the interviews, the police questioning interviews, and that's why Gwen is here.
I can't.
It complicates roll call.
Okay, well, I'm sure we could figure out roll call, but also, like, again, I feel like this has to have already been pre-assigned. So I don't know why he's like, oh, I'm just gonna room with this guy. What the fuck?
Everyone butts you out after all. I bet there aren't many people who'd be okay rooming with you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shut up. We both stick out like a sore thumb, you know.
Takamaki-san, have you decided on which room to stay in?
Again, okay, no, we literally are just inventing this as we go.
No, not yet.
In that case, how about rooming with me?
And if it's okay with you, do you want to walk around together once we're free to go about?
Wow. Oh, because you guys are the ones who were like, oh my god, you know
We've
English.
never gone overseas before, so we thought it'd be reassuring if we had someone who knows English.
Oh, sure, of course. Well, see you guys later.
Come on, can you just hurry up and make your decision?
Oh, then is it okay if I room with you?
No. That's fine.
It's decided then.
Anyway, don't do anything stupid, okay? This isn't
We're
Japan, you know.
Too late. Have you heard any of the conversations we've had here? Yeah, I can't imagine they're just like, okay, we're
So this is Waikiki.
just gonna send a bunch of high schoolers over to Hawaii and they'll figure out who they're rooming with once they get there. What the fuck?
Well, there sure are a ton of people here.
Yeah.
And a lot of tall buildings like hotels.
I don't like that.
It's a little too clean here. Feels like an artificial resort.
Still, look how clear the ocean is. The palm trees definitely give off a tropical vibe, too.
Well, yeah, that's... Oh my god. We've all lost our minds.
I thought An was pretty impressive, but compared to the foreign ladies? Nah.
Okay, Well, this is gonna, first of all, this is gonna break out into a fight. Second of all, Carl, I've met teenagers. I taught teenagers. This is exactly why I have no faith in teenagers. They can't, I could give them a page with instructions on it that are 2 steps, and they would get lost after the first one.
Then stop looking!
You think so too, don't you? Like, these ladies are massive unlike the girls in Japan.
I'm not interested.
I'm gonna rip out that tongue of yours!
It's fine. My girlfriend is standing here.
Moving on. Take a look over there. Isn't that Diamond Head?
That's also the thing, Ashley. Is like, I can't imagine a hotel just being like, yeah, that's totally fine. You're gonna have like 60 teenagers show up, and we have no names on any of the rooms ahead of time, and we're just gonna like blindly hand out keys as they come up and say, yeah, we've decided to room together. I can't imagine a hotel doing that either.
Oh, I saw it from the bus too!
Yeah, we know. You like went, whoa, like a, I don't even know. I'm out of words. I'm so
Wait,
over this.
Why is it called that? Are diamonds a local product?
Wouldn't it say online?
Ah, there we go. Wait, people long ago mistook volcanic rock for it? That F?
Might as well look up recommended places in Waikiki too.
Did we not do this beforehand? Did we just come here blindly? What is happening?
Right. I wanted to eat pancakes.
Ah, yes. Every time I have a tropical vacation, one of the things on my list is making sure I get pancakes.
I wonder if there are any online recommendations of scenic spots.
Yeah, find a good spot for us to make out. I mean, what?
We should check for cheap and popular restaurants then.
Hey, we're on our phones and chatting. This is no different from when we're in Japan.
Even if we're overseas, we can see all the news in Japan if we got our phones. It's like, this ain't what I was expecting.
We should do something that's more Hawaii-like.
To be fair, one of the things we're looking up is places to be in Hawaii, so.
What's Hawaii like?
No, look around.
Hula dancing?
I ain't down for that.
We can finally take a breather. Oh, by the way, you know how the polls for the fan site rankings started, right?
I don't care. I don't care, and we should not talk about this here. Completely feign and completely feign ignorance. It's like, what are you talking about? What fan site?
Really? Even though it's been so lively?
No, I mean, I know about the polls, but I want to know how they started.
I'm the one who made the website, but even I'm surprised.
Futaba do
I
that?
can't believe I'm part of such a huge thing.
What's happening?
I'm so glad I've been rooting for the Phantom Thieves.
Did you lose track of what the question was that you asked?
On the contrary, did you hear about Akechi, that detective against the thieves? The good-looking one.
Okay, you could have stopped already. Do you have something you need to talk about, Mishima?
His popularity plummeted after Medjed was dealt with. Supposedly his official blog's up in flames.
He has an official blog.
He posed as some hero of justice, but that's what he gets for not seeing eye to eye with them.
Oh my gosh.
To be blunt, I can't focus on this trip. I keep thinking about the Phantom Thieves.
I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I am convinced at some point during this trip I am going to wake up in the middle of the night and you're just going to be sitting there staring at me, watching me sleep.
Don't you think about them too?
Let's just go to sleep.
You sure are calm. Something this amazing rarely happens, you know? But then again, I think I'm feeling a bit tired too. Let's go to bed. Good night.
Just crawls into my bed. I also like the awkward good night while we both still have to like get up and like do our nighttime routine.
Man, it's nothing but Japanese people around here.
Of course. Joe! You have been pestering me for many, many months. Thank you so much for the 71!
I thought we were gonna be getting alohas coming from all directions and stuff.
It costs money to enjoy that atmosphere, you know? There's not much we can do as students.
I guess it's the same no matter where we go.
Hey, what's with the low energy, Makoto?
I just had to listen to the taxi driver complain for 30 minutes straight. I'm used to dealing with students' troubles, but I never expected to have to do it overseas as well.
That must have sucked.
We should be doing some more exciting stuff. I mean, we're in freaking Hawaii, for
Well,
God's sake.
taxi from where? Like, we're at the hotel right now.
Isn't the school supposed to plan stuff? I want to go diving.
It seems there wasn't enough time to come up with any kind of coordinated travel plan.
What do you mean there wasn't enough time? What does that mean? This is like this is a trip that happens every year. Everyone's like, oh, the second year's trip, that's what you're doing. This sounds like it's a thing that always happens. Maybe not to this location, but you know it's coming. What's happening?
That lack of coordination is what led to them using students as chaperones as well.
I mean, that track, yes, for sure. But, like, that was also kind of because of, like, the whole police thing that started a couple months ago. But, like, this is not new.
By the way, you're rooming with Mishima, right? How is it? Anything interesting?
It's weird. All fan site, all the time.
Even in Hawaii?
Yep.
Fan site. You know, I do hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves every so often.
Stop. Right now. Stop.
Are they really mentioning us?
Okay. Gwen! Please! You can't! You can't say us. Hold on. Hold on. I broke my desk. I got so upset I broke my desk. I need to fix a thing. God, okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. What the fuck, you guys?
I think so. We've already made our international debut.
You think so? What does that mean?
Man, just talking about that makes me want to go back to Japan so bad.
First of all, shut up. Second of all, Gwen, why'd you say us? Third of all, it's 4 fucking days. You'll be fine.
You really have no chill.
Come on, let's try and forget about those things for now.
Thank you.
But people are waiting for us to fix society. We don't got time to be relaxing over here.
What is he doing here?
Ain't that right, Yusuke? Wait, what the hell?
Overseas travel provides a great opportunity for new insight. I'd prefer we stay here a bit longer.
What are you doing here?
Did the LA flight get canceled so they just diverted your entire class to Hawaii? Is that what we're about to say? Because that's unhinged.
Wasn't your school supposed to be going to Los Angeles?
Apparently, they couldn't land the plane due to a terrible storm brewing on the west coast. There were no signs of it letting up, so our destination was changed on the spot to Hawaii.
And there's just enough hotel rooms for your entire school class like that. Ashley, I'm having a very hard time. I'm having a very hard time.
Did you just bring rain wherever you go?
Could it be that what happened at the fireworks festival was his fault as well?
Don't go bringing any storms here. You got that?
I'll do my best.
We're with him a lot, and it doesn't rain all the time. I think we're fine.
By the way, there's nothing planned after this. What are you all gonna do?
After this, after what? Nothing's been happening. That's what we've been talking about, is that there's nothing planned at all.
Oh yeah, I still gotta buy souvenirs. My mom asked me to grab some stuff for her.
This is not what I thought I was going to be angry about tonight.
I totally forgot about that. We need to pick things up for Futaba and Morgana, too.
I was hoping to do some shopping myself.
Then it's settled. I wonder what Morgana would want.
A sense of purpose?
Man, our group's totally the same even out of Japan.
I do like that the shadow people are
I didn't
different.
realize Big Bang Burger was in Hawaii, too.
Oh, that's what I want to come here to do. Get all my guts
Yeah,
at the Hawaiian
it's been
Big
getting real
Bang.
popular in Japan lately. I guess I wanted to branch out.
Now that you mention it, I read a news article recently about the success of Okumura Foods.
Ah, yes. The company that owns Big Bang Burger.
Yeah, I got there by context clues.
Okumura? Ain't that the guy who's at the top of the fan site rankings?
Oh! Whoops!
Is that true?
I've not been paying attention.
I guarantee it. I don't make mistakes about that kind of stuff. Yeah, I didn't put the pieces together before, but I guess we know him pretty well.
Oh no. Are you trying to tell me that someone who owns a big old, like, retail thing might be problematic? I'm shocked. Utterly shocked to learn this. Next thing you'll tell me is, like, Starbucks is a problem. I don't understand. Big Bang Burger should be fine. Anyways.
What's the matter?
Oh no, her thinking face.
Oh, it's probably nothing.
No, it's probably something.
Just a rumor I heard about Okumura Foods.
And then it's definitely something.
Supposedly, all of their overseas competition has mysteriously pulled out. Never mind. I'm surely just overthinking things. Sis's habits seem to be rubbing off on me.
No, let's explore this line of thought a little bit more.
Hey, why don't we take a pic together? You know, so we can remember the trip and all.
Ooh, good idea!
Hey, Macy! I can take the photo. I mean, but like with my long arms.
Are you sure
Selfie.
you don't want to be in it?
No, I would like to be in it.
Thanks.
No, there's literally so many people we could ask.
I only ask that you ensure the composition is well balanced.
Then you take the fucking picture.
Ugh,
You're not even
I'm
supposed to
worried
be
about that
here.
stuff for 1 second.
Go for it.
Smile. Oh boy, what a look. That picture looks way better than I thought it was going to.
We still have some time to spare, right? Where to next?
No, it's going. It's going. How are you?
There's a convenience store down by the beach. How about there?
Oh, we're gonna buy convenience store souvenirs.
That
for
sounds
them?
lovely. I would quite like a short rest.
Sit down for an hour. Roll your hit dice.
All right, let's head over there.
Huh. Don't you think the food around here is kind of salty?
America.
You might be right. Oh, shoot. I forgot my sunscreen. I'm going to go buy another bottle at the convenience store.
I'll go with you.
Oh,
I guess
goodbye.
we need to wait for them to come back.
We don't need to. We're right here.
I'm so bored.
That guy behind us is pretty rendered.
By the way, you think we're the thieves everyone here's been going on about? It'd be pretty freaking crazy if that was true, huh?
So crazy.
I had not heard of such rumors. It sounds wonderful.
It's gonna turn out to be actual thieves. That guy back there is one of them. He's about to jack all our stuff.
We are already here, so why don't we confirm if that is
You
the
can't
case?
just go asking people this. You can't just go asking people this.
Oh, good idea. Let's try asking around while we wait for Autumn to come.
No, let's not do that. Let's, like, so not do that. Oh, Macy, I'm sorry. That sucks. Hope you get better soon. I'm not asking anybody shit. The game's not going to progress unless I do. Hey.
Oh.
Dude.
You can't say us in front of a guy!
Whoa.
Eavesdropping man! Oh no, easygoing man. I just totally misread that. Hey, lady. God. This bitch is here again! Hello!
Huh? Hey, ain't she kind of cute?
No!
Maybe we should ask her
No!
some
Don't ask her
questions, too.
fuck all! She was outside of the school before.
Free time is almost up. Shouldn't you be heading back soon?
Yeah, she's wearing the skirt. She's a student student.
That's right. By the way, your blonde friends seem very excited on the airplane coming here.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants.
Sure.
Sorry to surprise you. I'm another third year who was asked to come chaperone this trip. I accepted the task to take my mind off of things.
What
I wasn't
things?
sure how to spend my free time.
We're here.
I think I should be going.
Why don't you want to be around the other
See ya.
girls? Especially Gwen. Gwen has to know who that
Sorry,
is.
Were you waiting long?
That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her?
She's supposed to be another third year. You should know her.
No, that was my first interaction with her. She said she was a third
Yeah,
year.
that's some
Same as you,
bullshit.
Dakota.
I've never really spoken to her though.
God, okay, at least she said, I got real panicky. Now I'm only regular panicky.
It looks like our free time is over.
Yeah, that's what
Let's
she
head
said.
back to the hotel.
Hi,
What am
James.
I doing? I feel like such an idiot for getting psyched for this.
What is happening? James, thank you for the 65 months. Let me get you in the. Hello.
Great vegetables.
This veggies. I don't know. I'm already so angry at so many things, and I did not think I was going to be this mad at the Hawaii trip, but here we are. How are you?
Only Jen can be angry in Hawaii.
Oh, God, it's been something. It's been something. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you,
Then
Jen? How are you,
again, we
Chet?
are on a trip, so...
Doing okay. We are in so many voice acted scenes, so I don't know how much story time we're going to get tonight. We will make a point of having D&D story time at a minimum.
I can do that.
Yeah, but Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, it's great. Do the girls have a good Halloween?
They had a great Halloween.
Yay!
It was really funny. I know we're in cutscene hall, so I'll just tell a really quick story, and then we can move on. So first off, Justin's oldest daughter wanted to wear her tiara from you, and not the Peach crown that she got for being Princess Peach.
That makes me
which is
so happy.
Which is, first off, really cool.
Yeah.
Second, just the youngest daughter went the entire night. So she was a trooper through the cold. Justin's oldest daughter stopped halfway because she wanted to help my wife hand out candy.
Oh, okay.
I because she costumes, and I think she wanted to be inside during the cold.
I mean, fair.
Smart girl. But when we got back, she was holding the bowl of candy and we would bring it out to the trick-or-treaters. And we were telling her that, it's near the end of the night, so why don't you let them just say, have as much as you would like, because we want to try to get rid of as much candy as possible. So the last group of trick-or-treaters that we got were middle schoolers, probably like 7th or 8th graders, and there were 4 boys. And they, say trick-or-treat, and she opens the door, she goes, have as many as you'd like. And they're like, oh, really? Thank you. And they're taking handfuls after handfuls. And after about 3 handfuls, very deadpan, she looks up and goes, are you done yet?
So good.
We just started laughing so hard because it was just so went from oh, have as many as you'd like to. Are you finished?
That's
you're being rude right now. Oh. And I love the energy that she brings.
That
and
was so great.
Maybe it's because she was wearing the tiara. I don't know, but you've really had an impact on my children, and
I'm sorry.
I'm happy for it, but I don't know how you've done it.
I don't know how either, and don't.
Very
you said
limited interaction.
You said you're happy for it. Just wait a few years, and then you're gonna be like, hey, you remember that thing I said a couple years ago on a stream? I take that back.
Yeah. When we're still playing Persona 5 3 years from now.
Don't even say that. Don't even make that joke. My related story is what I'm gonna have a get off my lawn old person yelling moment right here. I've never felt so old as I am about to with the sentence I'm going to say is kids have gotten so disrespectful. like routinely, every person who came to the door last night, it's like, we know we don't get a ton of trick-or-treaters where we are. So we get just like a small bag of candy, and we still are like, hey, like we want everybody to like pick whatever they want out of it, because some people don't like peanut butter, some people don't like almonds or coconut or whatever. So it's like, I want you to be able to pick your thing instead of me just like putting something in your bag. And I think I'm gonna like, I ended up almost like changing that philosophy last night, because kids would come to the door, they would come to the door and they would ring the doorbell. And when you open the door, they just reach for the candy bowl. No happy Halloween, no trick or treat, no nothing. And then after a reluctant, like especially some of like the slightly younger ones, where like a parent would encourage them from the street to say it, they'd finally say it, be like, okay, like go ahead and like, like take one, or like, is that where I was like, take two, just reach in and grab a fistful. And it's like, all right, and then there's no thank yous either. So it's like, you're not following any of the rules. I'm right there, and you're just like taking a handful of stuff and leaving. And I'm just like, fuck all of this. Yeah. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with your parents? What is wrong with you? It's very simple to just go, trick or treat, happy Halloween, something. And be like, yeah, I can take two. Cool, take two. And just do that. You're going to a bunch of houses. Calm the fuck down. Anyways,
first off, I'm sorry to hear that, but it's funny because we usually get those type of kids, especially in middle school. And my wife at the end of the night was saying that this year was the most respectful she has seen the kids in our neighborhood.
That's good. Yeah, we like one of the very first pairs, there were two brothers that came up. They were very, very nice, polite, considerate, all of that stuff. I was like, yes, maybe things have changed. And then the rest of them happened. I was like, never mind. I take it back. Yeah. They were the exception, not the rule.
Maybe I could do a statistical analysis to see the goodness of fit tests for them.
You know what I should do is be very passive aggressive next year, and I should have a whiteboard just outside the door or on the door of like, and just say like nice kids and rude kids, and then just make the tally while they're right there, so that way they and their parents can see it.
Nice. I am 100% for that.
I like this. Jeff's probably gonna say no, but.
Well, he's not the one running the whiteboard, is he?
Yeah, there we go. All right, anyways, let's go back to the voice acted cutscene, and then we'll go back to stories.
Excuse me, Miss Kawakami, about the post-beach plans.
Who is this girl? And why are you just able to walk into the teacher's room?
She's the ultimate cosplayer, Jen. Don't you recognize the voice?
Is it really?
You're not going to be able to unhear it now.
Oh, no.
Did I find you at a bedtime?
I think what's good is I think I blocked a lot of that from the game, so I'm gonna have to listen to it later, and then I won't be able to unhear it, but damn. I think that's a swimsuit, Ashley. I am 98% sure that's a swimsuit, because you can see the top strings.
It is a swimsuit.
Not at all. What's the matter?
Meanwhile, back in Japan.
Yeah.
One after another, too.
What did you find?
Still working, can't tell you.
She can handle this without me.
Oh, God, I can't handle the more depressed cat.
Ooh, so much.
Please, Futaba, just tell him. Just tell him something.
All I'm good for is driving them around in mementos.
Which is important.
I'm basically useless.
No?
Kitty, your mumbling's distracting me.
Oh, God.
If you got something to say, just spit it out.
I mean, also that is a thing that should be done. Futaba's hair is fucking wild. The way it's just like a shelf, and also completely away from her back.
It's floating. Maybe it's static. It's static electricity.
It's just static clinging to the chair.
It's nothing.
It's not nothing.
What were you saying?
Yes, thank you. Force it out of him.
Let me
ear
go.
Scritches. Okay, well, no.
You feel so nice.
Okay, now it's weird
do
again.
not.
Now it's weird again.
So smooth and silky.
Okay, we gotta ask for consent before we get all super handsy, so.
It's kind of hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human.
Uh-oh.
Don't make me say it again. I'm a human.
Yeah, that is what she just said.
Couldn't you just be assuming that?
Uh-oh! Why did you... The thing is we all went to Hawaii and took her filter with us.
I had the wrong assumptions about my mom for the longest time.
Yeah, this is like Gwen's story arc condensed into like 5 minutes of just like upsetting your world instantly.
Yeah.
But that's for
It's not
later.
the same.
That is much for later.
I understand myself better than anyone.
That's true.
That's some psychic damage right there.
That truly is.
Oh, wow.
Mishima, put your phone down and go to bed.
The president of a company called Okumura Foods is rising very quickly up the rankings.
Wow, how weird is that? We're on a trip, you know.
Come on. You can't let this chance pass you by.
Well, I literally can't do anything till we get back anyway. So for now, it does not matter. Stop it.
It's rumored that Okumura Foods exploits their employees.
Oh, I'm fucking shocked.
Stuff like
Not the
underpaid
corporation.
staff,
Yeah, oh
reduced
no.
labor costs.
I can't
That's how
believe
they have
it.
So many stores.
Oh God, no, go away. Don't answer. We're not here. We're sleeping. Fuck.
Yo,
Why are you here?
just hear me out. The guy I'm rooming with went and brought his girlfriend back to the
and they were not interested in me. I tried, but
He would try. I'm sure he would just be like, no, that's fine. Like he's like, yeah, you guys do whatever you want. I'm just gonna hang out.
I'll be watching YouTube on my phone.
Yeah. God, speaking of girlfriend, hey, let me go talk to mine so I can make that a thing.
Felt totally awkward staying in there with him.
Well, yeah, I think that was the point, Ryuji.
I'm just gonna sleep here tonight.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said speaking of girlfriends, I didn't know which way you were going with that. Like, are we talking Reach? Are we talking Persona? Are we talking something else?
There's a lot. Nico and his harem. God.
Oh, we need to commission an artist.
Yeah. Between Maria and Lucia, and then don't forget the star chart reader who said that
Yes.
he and Artemisia are supposed to be a thing. Anyways, it's not D&D time yet. I'm getting distracted. We're here. It's fine. Mishima,
Okay,
no.
sorry.
Please make Mishima go sleep in the bathtub.
Hi, villain.
Coming.
Hi, villain. No, is someone else knocking on the door? No, stop. Stop letting people into our room.
Halloween, turn your lights off.
The girl I was sharing a room with took off to her boyfriend's room.
Do you think these two things are related?
I know that feeling.
No, you know the opposite feeling, actually. Why is she sad that she has the room to herself now?
And she took the key.
Oh, okay, now, never mind. I'm with
Jen,
you.
It's like the game knows what you're gonna say.
I stepped outside for just a second and the auto lock kicked in. I can't get back in my room.
Hi, Iris.
You're looking at stuff online. even
Iris! Hello!
How's Baby Flame? Is Baby Flame feeling better?
Ever since the MedJet case, many people from overseas have been accessing the website. Isn't it crazy? The Phantom Thieves are finally making their worldwide debut.
The number of times we've said that. We said that at the beginning of the MedJed thing. So, like, it's been a month and a half. What do you mean finally? Like, this is old news at this point. I need someone to pay attention to the conversations we are having.
What should I do about overseas requests?
Nothing! You should do nothing. No one should be doing anything.
I don't think we're the ones you should ask about that.
What does that mean?
They took down MedJet. I wonder who they'll bring justice to next. It's not just Japan anymore. The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
That reminds me, what time is it?
Oh, so sleepy. I'm feeling pretty pooped. You think this could be that jet lag thing?
It'll be too much hassle for me to go anywhere else. I'll just sleep in here tonight.
I have some concerns about that.
Wait, what? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Ryuji, the voice of reason. Wait, what?
Yeah. I don't know if the are you serious is to her or to Ryuji? You should go back.
I won't go back.
Okay.
You heard her.
Don't go back. Go to Ryuji's room to get the key. Do that. Do that part. Or have you two not figured out that's what happened?
There are only 2 beds. Even if someone sleeps on the sofa.
Basically, we're gonna send on like a trading quest from a Legend of Zelda game. I have the frog eyes, but I need to bring them to Goron Mountain in 2 minutes or less.
All right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna sleep alone. Ryuji and Mishima are gonna share a bed, and An's gonna sleep on the couch. Or everyone sleeps in a separate place, and someone is in the bathtub, and it better be Mishima. Those are our options. I'm not sharing a bed. I'm not sharing a bed with anybody.
One of us is gonna have to sleep on the floor.
Floor, bathtub, same thing. Whatever.
So who's that gonna be?
Mishima.
Oh, hey, plain
No!
Use these to decide.
Send Mishima to Ryuji's room.
Yes!
That'd be funny.
I'm all the way in Hawaii, and I'm stuck sleeping on the floor.
This is funny. Disappointing, because I wanted the hilarity of him and Mishima sharing a bed, but funny.
Yeah. Side note, is this scene different if you're in a relationship with An? I guess we'll find out next playthrough, everyone.
Oh, is it? Is it different? Everybody earmuff if you don't want to know.
It's not.
Oh, damn it.
I was mildly disappointed only because I was hoping that they would have incorporated it into like that decision was made. But
yeah.
No.
Mishima got a bed and he's not even here?
He's in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Ain't he been in there a while?
Oh, okay. Let a man shit in peace, please.
The school trip. Shiho was really looking forward to this.
On.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. But it's already been almost 6 months since then, hasn't it? This all feels so strange.
Right? Hard to believe the rowdy kids at school are now famous all over the world.
See, the students knew about this trip 6 months ago. What do you mean there was not time to plan anything? Let's circle back to that shit again. What the fuck? It's fine. Everything's
fine.
Everything's totally fine. I'm chill.
Totally chill.
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though? You know, things like what kind of people we like. So, time to come clean, Ryuji.
What? I just need to start fake snoring right now. Why is Ryuji sleeping in cargo shorts and socks? Why is this his sleeping attire?
Maybe he didn't, or because the studio didn't want to animate new clothes for them.
Like, I could get over the shorts because he did get kicked out of the room, but why are his socks on?
Me?
Oh my god.
Well...
Oh, whatever you're about to say, I'm gonna hate.
He's very sensitive to wiki feet, that's why he's wearing socks.
She's gotta have a good personality. I'm okay with anyone who's modest and nice.
What about if 2 girls with equally good personalities confess to you at the same time?
If they're equally nice, then it'd have to be the one with the hotter bod.
So looks are what's most important to you.
I mean, you set up the parameters of, like, personalities, not a factor. What do you go for? Like, you set that up. You did set that up.
What? Your first answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs. Huh. So you really are that kind of guy.
You're also shocked by this? Like, again, you set him up for a trap and then are acting surprised at the results.
That ain't fair.
Interesting, the mouse did push the button.
Come on, spill the beans. What kind of girl is your type?
Oh, no, don't make me click on a thing. Don't make me click on a thing. Fuck!
Okay.
Are you talking about her?
Uh-oh, wait, you were gonna warn me about something and I clicked a button and now there's a thing happening.
No, you're gonna live with the consequences, Jen.
Uh-oh!
Well, we answered honestly. It's your turn next.
Oh, we're just moving on?
So, what kind of guy
We're
do you...
just moving on. Oh no.
So, what kind of guy...
I haven't saved since we started, Ashley. I can't because there's not
Nope.
been time.
You're living with the consequences, Jen.
What did I do, James? What did I do? Did I do
I'll tell
anything
you.
I'll be okay with?
We'll talk after stream.
No, what did I do?
Nothing that's irreparable.
No!
That doesn't sound good.
You know, wasn't he drinking the tap water earlier?
Oh, womp womp.
That's like the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
No, I believe that is a wise decision.
Meanwhile, with the Legion
Though
of
it
Doom.
was some third-rate tabloid's article. Unnecessary information was leaked after all. Besides, his investigation of the Phantom Thieves showed no progress since then.
Okay, which person are we talking about?
Yes.
It's one of the
There's
two.
a possibility that he'll betray us out of spite since he was let go.
Which one? Which one? It's either...
Well then.
It's either
We'll make
Robbie
it so
Damon-
that
oh.
it was,
Oh, we're not talking about the kid. We were talking about the principal. I was right when I said that fucker's gonna die!
As usual, he'll be left to deal with the... Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Well played, sir. It no longer matters if we deal with one or two of those connected to us.
Welcome, Gory.
Hello! Hello, person! Welcome to whatever the fuck this is when I yell about it.
Our trip is almost over. By tomorrow night, we'll be in the airplane heading home.
Damn it, this isn't how stuff was supposed to go.
What do you mean?
We ended up walking around, same as we always do in Japan. I mean, we even ate at a freaking Big Bang Burger. It's like we never left.
Wine all you'd like, but that's what the trip was supposed to be.
Weren't some other guys getting all cozy with their girlfriends or some shit?
I think?
And that's it! That's what this trip is missing!
I got nothing. I got nothing. I
Yeah.
can't.
Come on, we
Yeah.
totally gotta get moving during our free time in the afternoon.
What do you mean? Ryuji, I'm gonna need you to, hey, Flash, thank you so much for the reason. Thank you for the 43 months. Ryuji, what? I need you to explain with your words exactly what you mean by this. Because right now, what I have imagined you meaning by this sounds at best insane and at worst bordering on a felony. So I need you to step back and just not.
Yeah. You know, it's weird. Ryuji has diplomatic immunity somehow. I don't know. It's weird.
What are we going to do?
Make a once-in-a-lifetime summer memory.
With people we have to get on a plane back with and then continue to be around.
Hawaii's famous for its beaches, and, you know, what happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii.
So that's not the phrase. And also, you're talking about just trying to find a random person? This is somehow worse?
We can get some girls' numbers during the day, then sneak away to them at night. You in or what?
Or what? I'm going with the or what.
Me too?
It'll be great.
No.
Neither of us have girlfriends who'd get mad about it either.
Okay, wait, you said neither of. That implies two. Hold on. Instead of none of us. Hold on. I'm really worried. I'm afraid I'm about to reset an hour and a half's worth of stream to fix whatever I did with that question.
Come on, I know you're acting all cool, but you're totally coming with. No question about it.
You'll be okay.
Oh, my phone's going
Ooh, you get a
pee-pee though.
message?
Oh
Look
no.
at that.
Oh no.
Actually, you don't gotta answer that. It might be something about you-know-what.
I actually don't know exactly what you're referring to right now.
Come on, Mishima.
Because
let's go.
you're so cavalier with mentioning the Phantom Thieves, I don't think you're talking about the Phantom Thieves. Because you would have just said that. You would have just said that because you're a fucking idiot. So what do you think it is?
Wait, what just happened? It's only going to be the two of us, Sakamoto?
Thank you. Yes, the two of you. Go. Go. Have your fun little night, afternoon, whatever, trying to pick up random chicks. You will fail miserably because we have already played that game like literally just 2 weeks ago.
We're going to Waikiki. Try and get a little more excited.
Man.
My drink is already gone. I'm very upset.
Oh boy.
We're gonna fix that in a second. I need to know who made my phone go pee-pee. Oh god, who is it? Who is it? I came all the way back to my room to check my phone. Yes! I'm so happy. I did good. Okay.
You did good. I will let you know the option with On's question, if you picked a different response, you would have gotten a very different text message from a different person.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, so
I
chose well.
When the thing was like the smart person, I was like, the smart person has to be Makoto, and then you had the reaction you did, and I was like, I have misjudged this. Oh no, what am I going to? I thought I knew what the game was doing. You're so rude. Anyways, now that this has happened, hey, if you got a story you want to tell, I'll still have my headset on, but like I said, my glass is empty, and I do need to correct that before I go for a lovely walk on the beach with my not yet girlfriend.
Okay, go for it. All right. Hey, chat. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hey, how was everyone's Halloween? How's everyone doing? Playing any fun games? Looking forward to any fun games coming out? And while I'm waiting for chat to catch up, there has been news with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. They have released post-alpha footage. They're showing gameplay. They are talking a little bit about the story. There has been news, and there is physical things that I can look at. And I pun intended, I have sunk my teeth into them. It's there's news, and my heart is swelling with joy and candy, and one of those is a problem. But yes, Jen's away, so I can talk about it. And then we'll get back to her dating her D&D analog in-game. Let's see here. Carl feels empty. I'm sorry that you feel empty, Carl. There should be a lot of Halloween candy to help with that emptiness. I am also not a therapist. Metric is looking forward to Mario RPG. Also spent Halloween watching found footage horror movies. Cool, like Blair Witch. I feel like found footage was a thing maybe a decade or two ago, and just I haven't seen a lot of it. But then again, I'm not a big horror movie person, so maybe it's having a resurgence. Flash got Metal Gear Solid Collection on Halloween. That's awesome. Very nice. Is the collection Metal Gear 1 through 3 like the original PlayStation games, or is it the whole anthology? Villain, I need help. Do I get another glass of mead? Yes. Mead is delicious. Mead
why was that a question?
Yeah. What kind of mead are you having, Villain? Because I am kind of a mead person myself.
Yes, please tell us more about this mead.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, tell us more about Vampire, because Pathos is.
Why would I ever say that, James?
I don't know. Why are you playing Persona this long?
You know what? Fair. This was my one concession, so that's how you're not. This is how you know Vampire not gonna happen. I did this.
Yeah. Yes, very true. Iris is playing. How long will it take the little one to go to sleep tonight? An hour or two while working on bookkeeping. Hey, Iris, that is a game you'll never win.
Yeah.
And I would know.
You said bookkeeping. It is November now. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Bookkeeping. Yay.
No, I don't wanna. I'm gonna have to do that. There goes my October sheet on my calendar.
Villain is drinking Odin's Skull. What's the flavor on that? I know there's there's a bunch of different flavor variations out there. I'm curious what that one primarily is.
I have
Flash.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Flash confirming that the Metal Gear collection is 1 through 3, and another volume is coming out later. That's awesome.
Right now in my fridge, I have a mead. I have a black currant. I have a black currant mead. I have a blackberry mead, and I have an apricot mead.
Ooh. This one is green apple and cinnamon as primary ingredients with a little bit. It's like apple pie in a cup.
Ooh, that sounds very nice.
Villain, do you drink yours chilled, room temperature, or heated? Because I imagine green apple and cinnamon would taste good heated.
Yeah, that's probably a good warm one. None of the ones I have are particularly good warm, so I do those chilled. But Flash, to answer your question, it's a monthly thing. So like now that it's a new month, I have to do October stuff, and I don't want to. Don't want to. It's always gross. Last month was the first month I did bookkeeping, and I didn't have to fight with the program to be like, I know all the money's accounted for. How do I tell you all the money's accounted for? It was the first time that I clicked all the buttons and things just worked. And I'm like, please do that again. If we could do that again, that'd be wonderful. That'll be a problem for Monday, Jen.
One of my favorite meads that I think it's called Chaucer's. And
yes.
It's a simple. I think it's just honey and juniper berries, but it comes with like a tea bag that you can steep in a pot, so you get to control how much like additional flavoring you give it as you steep it.
Oh, interesting.
And I love that flexibility, and so does Jamf, because she doesn't like as much flavor. So I'll heat it up, steep it just a little bit, pour out some for her, and then I'll go to town and like steep mine for an extra 5 minutes to give it a lot of extra flavor.
So that's interesting. So you said it, and the reason I got excited is because Chaucer's is one of like the major meads at the Ren Fair, the fall one that we go to. So I was like, oh yeah, Chaucer's, but we clearly do not get tea bags in ours. So I feel like I'm missing an aspect of it now, and I'm a little disappointed.
Well, I imagine Chaucer's is a very good name for a mead. So like I found mine in our local like wine and spirits store. So I don't know if it's the exact same as the one that was at the Ren Fair, but the one I had, very delicious.
All right. Flash, would I imagine if this was actually Gwen typing, she's typing and then she's deleted it all because she didn't like how it was phrased, and then she retyped it and was like, no, I don't like how that's phrased either. That's what's happening on the screen.
Then she got her thesaurus out.
Okay. All right, here we go.
All right, you ready to be cool?
I'm like so ready. I'm like so ready to date my totally alive, super, everything's fine, D&D character analog.
Yeah, there you go.
I would love to take a walk with you. Looks like I've received some messages. Oh! Okay.
Other Gwen is here.
Yep. Awkward.
Generic store brand Gwen is here too.
No, not another one. Oh! Oh my god, like, it's not even a fucking question, but that was a very funny selection.
Yes.
Smart girl, Ryuji.
Yeah, yep.
Person I barely remember his name and keep calling him not kanji.
Yep.
You
didn't even do an exclamation point. You're just like, let's do it.
Yeah. Hey, let's do it.
Would Gwen wear a swimsuit?
On a beach? Now I'm thinking a lot about, like, the general, like, fantasy, medieval kind of world that a lot of D&D ends up being. And are swimsuits a thing in any of these worlds? What would a swimsuit even...
I mean, Vasile swimsuit, if it's not Gamberson, it would be like the 1920s striped, like full body swimsuit.
Modern Gwen, let's say Makoto is Gwen. Like modern Gwen would wear a one piece. If we're in a swimsuit area, it is a one piece.
Okay.
Never mind. I was gonna make a comment, but it's related to the story we have to tell later.
We'll save it for 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yes, we're giving Ashley a ton of fanfic material.
Oh
here.
my god, yeah. I gave Ashley a little teaser and she started screaming.
Oh, I know. I heard it. I heard it through the internet.
Sorry to ask you out here so suddenly.
Oh, we're voice acted. Oh my god.
Being a chaperone is more difficult than I expected. We've had a lot of meetings. I honestly wanted to contact you earlier, but this is the first free moment I've had.
Oh, no, that's creepy. That's creepy. That's Ryuji energy. Don't do that. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Yes! Give me those music notes.
Oh, you know what that reminds? You know what that reminds me of? You remember in RTX where once a day I would give you like a daily affirmation once a day, and only once. I would only say one nice thing to you for the entire day.
Yep.
It's like, Jen, you're doing great.
The worst one is when I got that while I was actively crying under a table. It was fine though. It was super fine.
Let's take a walk. Oh, a food stand. Garlic shrimp. I've heard that's a famous Hawaiian dish.
Okay, don't eat a garlicky fishy thing while we're on our cute little romantic walk, please. Don't do it.
Ooh, especially all that garlic.
Adventurous when it comes to food?
Okay, you specified. All right, yeah, food, sure, yeah. Yeah, sometimes. No, all of these answers are very non-committal.
Maybe you're just trying to play it cool because you're nervous.
I still got 3 music notes. I'll take it.
I always just stick with the standard fare.
Don't change it up right now. Don't do it. You're gonna smell like shrimp garlic for like hours.
Well, let's give it a try.
God damn it.
You two from Japan?
Oh, that was not the voice I expected from that gentleman.
Yes, we are.
The shadow makes it look like you wet yourself, sir.
How about them phantom thieves, huh? The guys that steal hearts.
How do you know about them?
Heard about it on the news. They're all the rage in Japan, yeah?
Seems like we're even making headlines abroad.
This is the 4th time we've had that conversation now.
Take it from me, man who wets himself.
In front of the garlic shrimp truck.
Say, if you run into him, tell him I say hello.
Oh, okay.
And ask him to change people's hearts so everyone loves shrimp.
Critical Role people. Campaign 2. The artificer shop owner guy. I can't remember his name. That's who this voice is reminding me of. Fuck. Pumatsol! That guy! There we go. I found it. I found the name.
There you go.
I got it before Carl said it. Well,
I mean, Matt Mercer is in this game.
That's true, maybe this is the birth of the Puma Hut voice. Oh, God.
We know he's inspired by his voice acting work and then brings it into D&D.
Yeah, so much of Campaign 3 has some Tears of the Kingdom shit in it. Ashley, I just read the other thing you said in the chat. Oh, my God.
Of course. I'll do just that.
Well, she didn't send it to me, unfortunately.
What?
What?
What? I'm talking about what she said in the chat, like the regular ass chat. Pathos said I miss shrimp, and then Ashley said a thing that I'm not repeating.
That's amazing.
I
I thought she was saying that she sent you like a private message
No.
about the fanfic, and I said, well, I wasn't the one who got it, so I don't know what she's talking
No, no, I'm talking about what she said in the regular chat.
about. Oh. It happens. I'd purge it, but she's a mod.
Yeah, you can't. It's just there forever now.
How beautiful.
Oh my god, look at us. Enjoying our very aromatic
It's
shrimp.
already so late.
Watching the sunset.
My sister would be upset if she saw me laid back like this.
Yeah, she's upset about everything.
I like that you're
To tell
telling
you the
her
truth,
sister this moment
I
right
wasn't
now.
particularly
That's a
eager to
good
go on
point.
this trip. But if it's like this, I think I'd like to come again.
You want to come again, huh?
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, everything's fine. It's been fun. What? That is weird. That's got weird energy. It's been fun.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. 3 music notes. Give me,
I'd like you to have this.
It's a cute little keychain. Dignified yet warm expression. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's super good.
It's not the best souvenir, but it will remind you of the memories we made today.
Yes, it will certainly do that. They're great memories. I'm gonna do that.
Thank goodness.
All the music notes. You're gonna get to level 10 in like one sitting.
I hope so.
Well, we should probably return before it gets dark.
Ooh! Oh! It's the rarest moment of all! I love both of these options.
Market chat.
I don't know which one to pick. Oh! Oh! Which one is better? Just a little longer. I'm gonna go with just a little longer.
I suppose I can't complain about that.
No music notes? Okay, that's fine. It's okay, she can't complain though.
Yeah, the music notes come after the fact.
Hey.
Hey.
Now I'm in a room with Tsushima again! Wow, what a fucking letdown!
Do you think I'll have to go through this on future school events as well?
Only if you insist on sharing a room with me and clinging to us. The top one or the bottom one? Top one or the bottom one? I'm gonna go with top one.
Yikes. I don't know. It's fun hanging out with Sakamino, but he might be too different from me. Is
Everyone's
getting a
too different from
girlfriend
you.
my only
Yeah.
way out of this situation? Well, anyway, we need to wake up early tomorrow. Let's get some sleep, okay?
James,
You're
I don't
not
know.
my cat.
Oh,
You're
go
not my cat, Mishima. I mean, my mom. Oh, that's weird.
I don't know why this popped into my head in this exact moment. There's no way I can explain why this is suddenly here. Part of the beginning part of the stream was me going over the fact that I have a pile of sticky notes on my desk. And one of the things on here I know has to be a Persona reference. But I can't figure out what it was. And I'm hoping maybe you remember. I have a sticky note where I drew one of essentially it was effectively like drawing that like choose two triangle kind of meme thing. And one of the options was student council president, which is how I know this was a Persona reference. But the other two options were exorcist and chiropractor.
Huh.
Do you have any idea what the fuck happened there?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I'm glad none of us have any fucking idea. Anyways, I'm gonna move on. Also, villain, I don't know why the fanfare thing didn't work. I will refund you your points, and then figure out why the sounds didn't go off.
Here.
Or maybe it was
Here.
quiet and I just didn't notice.
Hey, villain. This one's just for you. Ba 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 ba. There you go. That one's for you. That's a unique one. That is a once in a lifetime James special.
Yep, there we go. Perfect. I also definitely didn't mark that to try to keep that as a sound clip for later.
That's all right. I have so many horrible sound clips that are my ringtone for you. It's okay.
Oh no.
This is why Jen messages me almost exclusively on Discord, because if she calls my phone or sends me a text message, I just laugh and just let it ring.
I need to know now. Next time you visit, I will text you while we're in a room together so I can hear what it is.
Okay.
God. Anyways, back to Mishima. Oh, never mind. Leaving Mishima. Perfect. Oh, hi.
Hey.
Aww.
All this voice acted stuff, and we're just gonna be here with the sudden text things that are not. Okay, so while we have a break, I have to share something that has been bothering me since I learned it.
Okay.
So Jeff and I were eating leftovers the other night, and we had identical leftovers. Like, whenever we pack our leftovers, we already go ahead and like pre-portion stuff out, because it just makes it easier. Like, if I'm going in a turbo to work for the day, I can just like take a container and go. And we didn't feel like cooking, so we just had some of our leftovers. So he sees me looking down at my container as I'm getting towards the end of my food. And what I'm doing is going, okay, I'm almost full. So if I can't finish all of this, like, which things do I want to make sure I finish? And which thing am I okay, like, leaving behind, kind of thing. That's what I'm doing. I don't know if anybody else does that.
I see where you're coming from. You're prioritizing the thing that you enjoy most, and you don't want to spoil the best part with trying to force down extra superfluous stuff.
Exactly. And it's like I want to also like make sure it's like, did I get enough protein? What do I want my last bite to be like? What do I want that last like memory of this meal to be? What flavor do I want there? And so that's what I'm looking at. And he goes, "Oh, are you counting your food?" And I went, "I need you to explain this. What do you mean am I counting it?" So one thing I've noticed that Jeff does is what seems to me like in like crazy people behavior is I feel like when you've got all your things on a plate, I feel like all the things should, like, the flavors should go with each other, but I do not need all of them on a fork for a single bite. I just want them to complement each other. For him, he will make sure everything that's on his plate is on the fork for a single bite. So, like, if we have pork chops with our pasta side that we do and our vegetable side, he will make sure his fork has a piece of pork and a piece of pasta and some of the vegetable on it. All of that on the fork at the same time. And apparently he counts his food so that way then he can not only make sure he roughly does that, but that also to make sure his very last bite does still have the perfect ratio of whatever the things are. So like he'll like, maybe this forkful won't have the pasta on it because there's not enough pasta pieces left. So we'll just do just the meat and the vegetable for this one, so that way we got the pasta later. He apparently does that fucking calculus, which sounds bonkers to me. It was already weird that he made sure everything was on the fork every time, but that was wild.
Hey, Jen?
Yeah?
Who hurt Jeff?
I don't know! I think this is the first time he's the one with a weird behavior and not me.
Yeah. So, it's like, to be fair to Jeff, I think for certain foods you can pull that off. Like I'm
for
thinking,
certain foods, yes, he can do.
Yeah,
he
like,
does it with everything, though. Why is this man in my house cafe?
I don't know.
Oh, he's wearing actual shoes though instead of sandals, so that's good.
I don't know why I'm saying I don't know. Of course I know. But,
yeah, you know.
Like I think like a curry and rice, that is a food meant to put everying together.
For sure.
For certain things, like if you're doing like pork chops and a roasted vegetable and some sort of carb, I am more in your camp that the food should all complement each other, but not necessarily. It doesn't need to be mushed together. In fact, I think the texture of the food might actually detract from the flavor if you tried mixing like roasted broccoli, pork chops, and like mashed potatoes together.
Yeah. I think there are some things. Yeah, like mashed potatoes are a very dippable food. I'm down for that. That's fine. Carl saying Jeff is right. No, Carl, another strike in the column. What the fuck? What do you mean? No, he's not right. He does it with everything. I'm not with. I don't go as far as Ashley does, where I'm like the food can't touch. I'm okay with some of the stuff like mingling, but like I need a fork. I need a fork of pork. I need a fork of carb. I need a fork of vegetable, and not necessarily like in that order. And it's not like in a perfect round, but. Just so that way everybody's like, aha, you do your own weird thing. It's like, no, but it's like, the fork just has the one thing on it. Sometimes there are things that will, like, mac and cheese is a little bit dippable. I might put my protein, like, in some of the leftover cheese sauce. And, like, and everything goes into mashed potatoes. That's fine. But yeah, it's like we had, like, tonight we had pan-seared pork chops. And then we had a side pasta thing that's like, it's like a pasta with some kind of white sauce and some kale chopped up in it. And then a blend of like peas and green beans and broccoli. And all of those things have to be on his fork for a single bite. I'm like, that's fucking weird. And and as he got to the end, he knew this was on the list for tonight. And he goes, I need you to know that for my next 2 bites, I'm just doing a single piece of the pasta with each piece of pork, because the perfect ratio is 2 pieces of pasta for a piece of pork. And so I'm doing the single ones now, so that way my last couple of bites can be the right ratio.
So now I understand why when I offer to cook for you guys when I'm in town, Jeff likes my pasta so much, because it is the perfect mix everything together into one forkful.
Yeah, probably. That's gotta be it. Oh, Macaron, don't do it. Don't fucking. Hey, I'm gonna need you to not. I need you to not be speaking words, Morgana, because if this man understands you, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. Okay, yeah, but you also know I'm on the school trip right now. No. Oh, nope. Both of you are going to say things you should not say to each other. I do not like this.
I do not like this, Sam. I am.
Yeah. Anyways, that was the one thing. Like, I have a bunch of other stuff on my list, but that was the one thing I was like, I need to talk about the fact that I learned that Jeff counts his food. I gotta do it. Liz, thank you for the 3 entire years. That's so many. I appreciate you popping in, even if you can't stay for the D&D stories, but you really should stay for the D&D stories.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Jen, this is one of the rare instances that one of your stories segues so perfectly into my post-it note that it actually segues into 2 separate things on my post-it note, and I'm having a dilemma of which one to segue into.
Well, I don't know how long the scene's gonna last, so you better pick fast.
I'm gonna go the food route. So I'm occasionally going into my office twice a week for work. And I'm deliberately picking days where it is not popular for people to be in the office, because I have a lot of meetings and I have to do a lot of talking, and I don't want to talk with people around me. But one of my favorite places to go when I'm in the office is a sushi train place that's, it's within walking distance of my building. And my coworkers and I used to go there all the time pre-pandemic. So I was recently in, and I thought, I haven't been there in forever. I looked online, it was still there, and I'm happy that it's still there. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to the sushi train place. And I went in like maybe 30 minutes after they opened. I was the only person in there. The belt was full of sushi and the belt was not moving. And that's just a really sad thing to see, a sushi belt not moving. And they see me, they're like, hey, sit down anywhere. And the minute I sat down, they went back. They went into the back room and turned the belt on for me. But apparently, like, they're doing like a really good takeout business. So that's how they stayed afloat during the pandemic. But a lot of people were coming in to get takeout, but I was the only one in there. And I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. I'll just listen to music on my phone or scroll and whatever. But it's all you can eat for a certain price, and normally they would charge you like what color plate you got. So I'm always doing the calculus of I want to make sure I get my money's worth, but I also don't want to overeat and feel sick, because like feeling sick on sushi is never fun.
Oh, I've fucking been there.
Yeah.
Jackie and the
So-
all-you-can-eat sushi fucking disaster.
Yes. So I ate a good amount where I felt very satisfied with everything that I had. I ate in value over what they charged for the all-you-can-eat. And I felt like this is perfect. I didn't overeat. I feel good. I got my money's worth. And I was about to go up and pay. And one of the guys making the sushi just comes up to me and puts a big ass plate, like not like one of the like little tiny sushi plates, a big ass plate with a full roll that they made themselves that was not on the tray. Like it had like fresh tuna on the outside. And he's like, thanks for coming in, we appreciate it. And I looked at it and I'm like, oh well, thank you so much. And like I had to eat it because it would be rude if I didn't, but I was already at my critical mass. So I had to eat this generous sushi because they were so kind and I love this place. But I did not feel well after I finished eating that sushi because I was like I was at my max, and that pushed me over, and I was like, oh, it hurts so good. Ugh.
You've heard the Jackie story, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard the Jackie story from multiple sources.
Oh no, that's
being you and Jackie. So those are my multiple sources.
For everyone else who's like, what is she talking about? I'm not going to recount the story right now. I went to all you can eat sushi with Jackie, and all she can eat is way more than all I can eat. And the end result of that is I have never eaten so much. Hey, you know how there's like meat sweats? I had sushi sweats. That's not pleasant. That's not pleasant. And I've never before been eating and felt something stop. Like there was no more room in my stomach and I felt it stop. So, that's how that goes.
Nice.
It was bad. It was very bad. There's a lot happening on the screen right now, and this is a lot. Don't challenge Jackie to a sushi contest. And she's like, hey, I'm gonna take you out to all you can eat sushi. Yep. That requires a waiver.
Yeah, there are 3 very important morals in life. Don't start a land war in Asia, don't invade Russia in the winter, and don't try to out-eat Jackie.
Don't try to out-eat Jackie. Don't even try to keep up with Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Iris said the same thing. Yeah, you can't. I knew I was in trouble when she was like, do you want to order your own stuff or do you want me to order for both of us? And I was like, why don't you order for both of us? She went, okay. And so the waitress comes over and she goes, okay, you're going to want to write this down. And the person is on the 3rd page, like, of their little notebook, writing stuff down. As Jackie's like, we'll get, like, 2 of this one, and 4 of this one, and blah, blah, blah. And she goes through all that, and then Jackie looks at me and goes, okay, what do you want? And I was like, I thought you were ordering for both of us! What the fuck? And it was bad. They had to bring over a second table to put all our stuff on.
Nice.
I wanted to die.
Of happiness.
Yeah, for sure that.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Well, the other story that I had that was going to segue off of Jeff's counting thing is that
Futaba, no, don't say that.
Just the youngest daughter is very, very clever. So we were driving to school. I was driving her to school, and she asked me, "Hey, Dad, can you count to 200?" And I said, "Yeah, I can count to 200." She goes, "Okay, go." And I'm like, just the youngest daughter. I mean, I can. We're almost to school, and it would take me too long to count to 200, but I promise you that I can. She's like, "Oh, okay. Can you count to 20?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can count to 20." And I rattled off 20. She goes, "Oh, good. Can you count to 30?" I'm like, "Yes, I can count to 30." And I count to 30. And then she's like, "Oh, good. Can you count to 11?" I'm like, "Okay, weird." And then I do the 11, and then I realize I've already gone to 61 now. And she's going to keep asking me. She's going to nickel and dime me on small numbers. And by the time we got to daycare, I probably could have counted to 200 with all the nickel and diming that she was doing of me. And she just looked so pleased with herself when we got out of that car to go in. like she knew. Like she knew I counted to 200 but didn't count to 200. And she's 4. I don't know how she perceived that. But she had this smug smile on her face. And I'm like, that's my child. That is
Incredible.
my child.
School trip is finally coming to a close. I never thought I would have the chance to go on one this year as well.
Barely even felt like I was out of the country, though.
Even Yusuke showed up.
Well, I'm simply glad the storm didn't make its way over here.
That's not the direction weather moves.
In the Pacific, it does.
It may
Oh,
not
does
have been
it?
the most exciting
Yeah.
trip,
Oh,
but
never
we
mind
still
then.
had a good time.
Honestly, though, I'm thankful we didn't have to deal with the storm. They truly are dreadful.
Oh no, there's gonna be a storm and we're gonna get stuck here for an extra day or two.
Oh,
so,
no.
what did you end up doing yesterday? You keeping secrets from me? That's against the bro code.
Does Gwen start acting nervous and weird? Went to the beach. I'm just gonna go with the one went to the beach. That's not a lie. This is a very Gwen answer. Not a lie.
That's also a very facile answer.
Yeah.
What, by yourself? No way I'm gonna believe that.
I didn't say I was by myself. You said that.
The desperation in your face is quite unbecoming, Ryuji.
Thank you, Mercer. Just gonna look
That's
at my phone real
enough, you
quick.
guys.
Yeah, that's enough.
It felt
Yeah.
like this trip
Knock
went
it
by
off.
in a flash. I'm not sure if I want to go home or stay here longer at this point.
Hey, why don't we shop for souvenirs together before it's time
I
to go?
thought we did that already. We had a whole conversation about it. That's when the Big Bang Burger, whatever fucking foods came up. Is we went to go get souvenirs. That was literally why that happened.
Ooh, count me in.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Makoto had a souvenir for you ready to go.
Right? Like, clearly this happened. I don't know what's going on.
Allow me to join you as well. Although I have no funds for souvenirs.
You know what that means? That means Makoto got a souvenir for you before she texted you. She was prepared.
Oh, God.
Is that something Gwen would do? You would already be prepared prior to confirming?
Not prior to confirming. No.
Okay.
That would be silly.
Yeah. Well, I guess the perfect perfect analogs don't exist, but it's close, but not perfect, I guess.
If it was perfect, the rest of this game is going to get really uncomfortable really quickly.
Oh, yeah, no, it's going to be smooth sailing from here on in, Jen, don't worry.
You're going to be able to get back to Japan, right?
Did the school not book our fucking return flights? What was that question?
Well, he was supposed to fly out of LA.
Right. And then he said the decision was made to send us here. Not like he just got on a plane here. It's not like his whole fucking school ended up over here. So they should have another fucking plane. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's super fine. Please bring the cat back. What is the most useless thing we could bring the cat back? Sunscreen.
A Hawaiian shirt.
I was like, the Hawaiian shirt's a second. I was like, I feel like sunscreen is like the worst souvenir thing. The Hawaiian shirt would be real bad because it's the cat. Sunglasses not great, but technically maybe could still work. Oh, God, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. Yeah, in 3 minutes, all hell breaks loose, everybody.
The traditional souvenir from Hawaii is usually chocolate.
Is that traditional?
Oh, but Morgana can't eat chocolate. Well,
Then again,
he
Ryuji
tells us
thought
that
LA
he's
is the
not
capital
a
of the
cat,
United States, so I'm not gonna...
Also
really-
that, you know what? You're totally right.
If we're gonna get him souvenirs, we gotta pick stuff they'll really wig out over.
Yeah, like macadamia nuts made more sense.
Why don't we split up and look around then?
Oh, because the store's that big, it needs that. Let's bring a bottle of liquor back. That seems good.
Look, they have coffee with butter in it. Do you think it tastes good?
I can guarantee it tastes fantastic.
There's acai powder over here.
No.
Doesn't it feel like you could just spend forever at places like these?
Not this one. Oh, we've got the fully rendered chick in the background again. I don't like this. I need her to stop showing up.
I know what you mean.
And we're just skipping over that? All right.
I think it'd be best for our gifts to focus on impact rather than taste.
Oh, well said. In that case...
Cameras have a really good impact.
This is a problem. My drink is already almost gone again.
Oh, no.
That's very bad. That means I've been
Let's
drinking
find something we wouldn't
fast.
buy ourselves, but we'd be happy to get as a gift. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, this is Futaba and Morgana we're talking about. Their standards for happiness are way too high.
Oh, what'd you find?
Yusuke,
Oh, no.
you find
Oh,
something?
no. This is going to be bad.
An hourglass that measures 3-minute increments.
Why?
Well, Futaba loves instant yakisoba.
Okay, all right. Almost. We're like, this is not thoughtless. It's weird, but it's not thoughtless.
It brilliantly meets the requirements of an item I wouldn't buy for myself, but would please me to receive.
But can't she just buy one of those?
There's the problem with it.
Oh crap, we're
See,
almost
that's
out of
why
time.
that's why Ryuji came up when you picked smart girls. He has street
you
smarts.
We'll find Futaba's souvenir, and we'll leave Morgana's to you.
Sure, yeah, I'll pick something for Morgana. That's fine. Okay. All right. What options do I get? What options do I get? Oh, I'm gonna end up not buying anything because I'm gonna get distracted by fully rendered water can chick.
Hello.
Oh, it's you. Never mind. Didn't expect that.
Senpai!
Aloha.
That's a much more appropriate greeting.
Perfect. Perfect response.
That was beautiful.
Aloha.
Who's that?
Find anything suitable?
Oh my god, we're all here. We got no presents. This is bad.
Sorry to be a bother. I'm Yoshizawa, a first year. It's nice meeting you all.
Great. How are you here? Why are you here?
Oh, you're that gymnast.
Uh-oh.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, she's not upset about it.
Our club's here at a training camp to get ready for the next big meet, and I just happened to find him.
Yeah, you just happened to find him.
The
Your
last
high school
meet
has
was
so
only a
much
short while
money.
ago, though.
Right?
You're already training for the next one? You
Yeah.
seem to be making quite the effort.
You know where my high school went for their senior trip? We went to Cedar Point, Ohio.
Same. That's what we did. The physics class went to Cedar Point. Oh, it was also, I don't know if I've told this story on stream before. So, we went to Cedar Point for, it was the big, like, science field trip. We were there when the big East Coast blackout happened. I was on the Raptor when the blackout hit. So we went through the one braking station in the middle of the fucking woods, and it braked us, and we stopped there.
Okay.
And I was there for an hour before they had to bring people out to come climb the ladder to manually release us from the thing for us to climb down the ladder to get driven back to the park proper because the entire park lost power.
First off, that's horrible.
It was not great.
Yeah. Second, you've answered my question because you and I have this habit of being in the background of people's pictures before we met each other.
Yes.
And the fact that we might have been at Cedar Point on a senior trip around the same time.
Would have been very
and like,
funny.
no, I was not there at during the blackout. So
It was great too because it was like, because that was, hey, I don't know if you guys noticed, that was before like cell phones were a thing, but they weren't smartphones. So it was like, you could call people, but it's not like we knew there was a whole coastal giant blackout happening. It's just like, oh, like the park lost power. And even the park was like, yeah, it's just a temporary thing. We're going to get it back. And it was like an hour, you know, where they had to like get people off of other rides. And after another hour beyond that, they were like, we're not going to get power back. Everybody should just leave. And we're like, that's weird. And it wasn't until we made the drive all the way back home where we found out what happened. So there was that. And then, yes, our band did a trip to New York. So we got on charter buses and went to New York City. That was long. Yeah, but I think that was the furthest trip we did. Sassy got to do a longer one. Band the marching band got invited to be a part of, was it the Memorial Day Parade in Washington, D.C.? One of, like, the big holidays, they got invited to be part of, like, the parade in Washington, D.C., and so they got to go. It was after I graduated. I was very sad, but Sassy got to do it. So that was probably the furthest trip any high school stuff did. But again, that was on fucking buses. So I think we still had to like pay for part of it. Yeah. So and then this school is just like, let's just send everybody to Hawaii. Just everybody go to Hawaii. Gymnasts, go train in Hawaii. Sure. Why the fuck not? Anyways, bye, Iris. I'm sorry you feel bland, but I
Iris.
hope you sleep well. And thank you for being here. I miss you.
Yeah, sleep well. I hope Baby Flame continues to do well.
Yes. That, what he said, what the voice of my microphone said.
I'm strapped in the microphone.
Well, I absolutely have to get the results I'm looking for at the next competition. The team's been training with a famous coach who lives here on the island.
That's fucking great. Let's get through all the voice acted stuff so that way we can talk about D&D.
She's working us especially hard. We end up in tears almost every day.
That's not good.
Your dedication to training even when overseas is admirable. We should all learn from your example.
Yep.
Good luck at the next
We're just all glossing over
rooting
that?
for you.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Your kind words may be what keeps me from crying today.
This sounds like me when I worked in animation.
Hey, it's fine if you do cry, though. You know what they say? What doesn't thrill you makes you stronger.
That's not what they say, Ryuji.
I almost forgot we're out of time here. Well, I'm gonna go pay for my
I need to get something. I'm gonna end up with a thoughtless gift from Morgana, and that's gonna be what pushes them over the edge and they fucking leave. They've been so mopey, and and they're gonna clearly have been an afterthought. So if they're not already gone by the time I get back, they're gonna be pissed, and then they're gonna fucking leave.
Ooh, I ought to do that too. See you later, Yoshizawa-san.
Yes, it was nice meeting you all. Your friends seem like a fun bunch.
Yeah, hey, I gotta go buy a gift for my cat real quick, so... There, Makoto was there, so I can't say... Wait, was Makoto there? It was Ryuji and Mercer and An were definitely there.
Gwen was there too.
Okay, I can't say the word then.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Like, it might be true, but I can't risk her overhearing me.
No, you cannot.
Well, I know I'm going to win for sure this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll prove to everyone what I'm made of.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we need to unpack some stuff later, but right now in front of this, wine and mustard, I think, is not the place.
Considering the rank I got last time, though, I also got this souvenir as a sort of insurance.
Good luck charm?
I bought it earlier today at this branch of a Japanese shrine here in Hawaii. I always used to buy some kind of charm before a big competition. My sister was even more stringent with her own superstitions. The thing is, I forgot to pick one up before the last meet.
Oh, then you got in your own head about it.
I'll be fine now, though. I just know it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I should probably get going. I almost forgot that I still need to pick up souvenirs for my family.
I don't need to roll an insight check on those ellipses from the
Yeah.
previous screen.
Sorry for keeping you so long.
Sorry for making it so that way you couldn't buy your souvenirs.
I'll see you later, all right?
Oh, we just skipped the rest of that. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign for me.
I'm sure everything will be fine. The magic of video games.
Why are we getting this Oh, animated. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh. 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 He's so flat.
Looks like Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, very much so. Oh, there it is. Oh, I didn't need the close-up of the... Oh, I super didn't need that. This truck's just not even fucking paying attention? Okay, well, we all know what fucking happened because that was clearly some fucking Futaba mom shit right there. Okay. I called that, but also I don't like that we got it animated.
Yo, welcome
That's
back.
big flowers.
You get tanned a bit?
Sure.
How was Hawaii?
Flowery. Aloha!
He's been Hawaiianized.
I love this.
I can understand why.
It was 4 days. It's fine.
While you guys were off having fun, things here have gotten a bit more complicated.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
Uh-oh.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
Uh-oh.
Doubled from last year.
What do you mean doubled? These didn't exist last year.
Phantom
It's
thief
revisionist
goods seem to
history.
be in
Yeah.
especially high demand.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom
No,
Thief
absolutely the
merchandise?
fuck not. Please don't. Please do that.
Maybe I'll toss some dry ice on the side, you know? Give it that phantom-y effect.
I mean, you could safely actually put chunks of it in the curry. So.
Go on.
Have I not told the story about eating dry ice?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, quick aside. The dangerous part of dry ice is the frigid temperature of it. So as long as you keep it moving, you can touch it and it's fine. So in AP Chemistry, we actually made dry ice. And the way our teacher introduced the fact that we were doing it for the day is he brought the contraption in, made some dry ice, and then chucked a bunch of chunks of it into his mouth, and then proceeded to talk for the next couple of minutes. And so as he talked, just smoke was billowing out of his mouth. And we're like, we need you to explain everything that just happened. How did you make it? How is this safe? And he's like, yeah. He's like, as long as you can't just let it sit on your tongue or sit in any one place of your mouth for too long, because then you'll get frostbite on it and it's very bad. But as long as you keep it moving, it's totally fine. So he could like put it into the curry, and it make it be smoky. And by the time it actually gets to a person's mouth and they crunch it up, it'll be fine.
Good to know.
So there you go.
Fun and educational stream tonight.
Ta-da! Shout out to my AP Chem teacher. I almost said his name, and I was like, I don't know if I should do that, because then that starts getting identifying, and I was like, pivot at the last second.
Nice.
And again, this is how I find out the alerts aren't, like, here's the problem is the sub-alerts are working, so I don't know why these alerts aren't working. That's actually an interesting conundrum. Huh. I'll fucking figure that out at some point. Anyways,
That's a future you problem.
Exactly. I will refund that for you as well later.
You don't have to do that.
The food would be cold. I mean, here's the thing: is like the food would be cold in those particular pockets. But like because of how quickly dry ice sublimates, it's not gonna have a lot of time to actually like get around to the rest of it. So.
I'm just joking, all right?
I don't think you were joking. I think it was the I'm joking, haha. Unless that's what that felt like.
We should totally go on a fake date, right? I'm just joking, but seriously, if you're interested.
But also, let's just go on a walk on the beach. Just also as a funny haha fake boyfriend thing.
Thank you, villain. That was very kind.
That's very good.
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
Oh boy, yeah, what do you think? What does Robbie David think?
Well...
Are you gonna change your tune because you know you're getting a bunch of shit for it, or are you gonna stick to what you believe? Ooh, this is gonna be juicy either way.
There he is, the anti-thief detective. I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
I can sense some chivalry behind their actions.
Oh, we're starting the pivot.
They are clever to take the silent resentments of the public into account and relieve them. I believe that may be the secret to their popularity. Well, this is surprising. Your stance seems to have softened. This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However... No, I shouldn't say anymore.
You're gonna get a bunch of crap for it?
Come on, you can say.
Yeah, come on, buddy. What you got?
Oh no, I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
Okay, well, you just... Okay.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming
Ooh, that's a really high bar.
Yeah.
Rude.
What are you so angry about?
Let's think of other very popular things that start with P. Prostate exams, police, politicians, pimples.
Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers that show up.
Pythagorean theorems. The movie Prometheus.
I finished the analysis. You know, of the data. Want to meet now?
How long do you think he's gonna piss for?
Seriously? Jet lag?
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Fine then. Tomorrow.
Thank you. Yes, that makes way more sense.
Sorry, miss, I haven't left my room in a year. Yell at me for jet lag.
Oh god, 80%. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh boy. The school's gonna be in complete disarray. Oh, are you gonna finally voice your feelings? No. Oh my god, no, fucking stop. Alright, fucking rude.
So I would recommend saving after this.
Oh yeah, trust me, I've been waiting for a moment to save. I just haven't gotten control for literally 2 hours.
Yes. Well, you know what also we haven't had control over? What's happening in D&D.
Oh my god. Okay. If we're getting into D&D time, I need to we'll be oh god, I hit 2 buttons at the same time. We'll be kind of stuck if things start voice acting again. We'll deal with it. I need to preface everything we're about to talk about with Breach with the statement that when I talk about the character choice that was made, I, Jen the player, recognized it was strategically a bad decision. And I even said that out loud, and I think I even said it out loud as Gwen, as being like, I know this is not a good idea, but I have to do it. I need everyone to know that I knew that as I was making the decision. I feel like that's important.
Hey, you know, whatever helps you sleep at night, Jen.
I just needed established that I knew it was stupid when I did it. I just need that established. Anyways, guys, we had Breach this weekend. And in the moment of the decision is when I went into the Discord and I went, hey guys, I think Gwen might be dying tonight. Before I even knew exactly what the consequences were gonna look like, I did that. So anyways, hey, we're here now. It was the correct character choice, even if it was strategically the literal worst thing I could have done. So for everybody who missed the last recap of the last Breach, we are in the Earth plane. We are in a city that is essentially like the Earth plane equivalent carbon copy of our home, Theramgard, back on the Prime plane.
It is like we went to Las Vegas and we were looking at the Eiffel Tower. Like, huh, that's interesting.
This is not a terrible analogy. So we're there, and while we're there, we all split off to kind of like look at different things. And Artemisia and I go to a library that is in what is the equivalent of Arturo's Tower. And while we're there, we see the general of the Lestarian army, one of the biggest of big bads in this world. And I saw him, and I went, "Oh no!" And we left immediately, very calmly. But we left. And I sent a message to Arturo being like, Long Shadow is here. And Arturo's response was literally like, that's not good. If you saw him, it's because he wanted you to see him. And then so we made it back to what was the equivalent of the keep. We had some shenanigans. And then Maria showed up. And that was the thing that a lot of you screamed about. Maria was there and was like, we have to go. I have been sent here to get you guys out. And that was where we ended. So this is where we, here's the thing, Pathos, is I don't want to say I done goofed. That doesn't fully, anyways, that was where we ended the last one. That was where we ended the last one. So we picked up with Maria being like, we gotta go. And we're like, hey, how did you get here? Like, who else is here with you? Because James and I had talked about it a lot, getting before the session of like, that's gonna tell us a lot of information really quickly of like how she got broken out of her fucking prison and how she got here to this plane exactly where we are. And it's like, there's only really one kind of acceptable answer, because if she says anybody other than Arcturo, and nobody else knows that I have a positives a lot, a not negative relationship with Arcturo at this exact moment. I have purposely left that vague. So I'm trying to hide all of our Samara and like twin soul shit. So I haven't said that to anybody. But Arcturo is in theory the only person who knows exactly where we are. So if she says anything other than Arcturo, that is immediately sus. But her response is, "You're not gonna like my answer. Arcturo busted me out, and he is also here." And it's like, okay, that is the correct answer. Fuck, we gotta go. And so we ask her, we're like, hey, when you say someone bad is here, we know Long Shadow is here. Is that who you're talking about? And she's like, sort of. Also, the Grand Signet is here. And for anybody who was watching Breach while we were streaming it, that's the guy who did the mass message that literally covered the entirety of the archipelago, who was like, welcome to the collective. Like, that fucking asshole. That's the Grand Signet. That guy's also here. And we're like, two of the three leaders of the big bad shit are here. That's no bueno. Yeah. We're leaving. We're following you. So we get out of the keep. We're leaving, and we're like, hey, so like, where do we go? Like, you were sent to get us, and what she told us is that the instruction she was given was to get us off this plane. So we're like, you have a plan, and she's like, no. My plan was to get you going. I'm hoping you guys know how to get off the plane. So just like so everybody else fucking knows, like yes, I am a wizard, but at this point in time, I am level 12. I can cast 6th level spells, not 7th level. Do you know what plane shift is? The 7th level. Also requires materials that I very much would not have, but I also cannot cast spells that high. So like, I don't have a way to get us out of this plane. And so I'm like, what the fuck is his plan? And then I was like, oh no. We did actually figure out the tower looks exactly like Arcturo's tower, and that's not exactly a coincidence. And I had a brief conversation with him via sending where I'm like, hey, does your tower connect to anything else? And he's like, in theory, it connects to other planes. I don't know. And I was like, cool, I guess we got to go to the fucking tower. Here's the problems. As we're leaving the keep, we can see battle happening. There is a giant, like, this world's equivalent of a fucking Star Destroyer is here, just dumping Lestarian troops everywhere, and the city's a fucking mess. And this is bad. But there's also very clearly very intense explosions happening in a place where I can see it is very clearly Arcturo fighting the general, Long Shadow. And Gwen is like, oh, no. Alex, we're working on it. I did go with her on a walk on the beach. But I haven't had a chance to fucking actually do the thing. Anyways, it's fine. Back to D&D. So I can see it's Arcturo fighting Long Shadow. And I'm like, that's bad. It's like leveling chunks of the city. And I'm like, oh no. Okay, this is not good. So then I'm like, hey, can I tell, like what is happening in this fight? And through some insight rolls, what I end up learning is that Arcturo is not fighting to win. He is fighting to stall, and he is not stalling to survive. He is stalling to stall. And I'm like, I can't leave him here. I can't leave him if I don't believe he is going to get himself out once we are safe. I have to go help him. But I also know that the important thing is getting the cup we got from the water plane. I know the important thing is getting that out. So I'm like, we can't all go to help him. And if I can get next to him, it is much easier for him to plane shift 2 of us away than a whole fucking group that'll also be next to each other. So I'm like, you all, like, Artemisia knows the things that I know about the tower potentially being a portal. So I'm like, you need to take everybody else and you need to go there. I have to go help him.
Vasile originally wanted to go because Vasile is built. Vasile is built to tank hits. He is built for melee combat. And it's like, hey, this general who is renowned for being a melee fighter, this is perfect for Vasile. This is Vasile's perfect, like, this is the fire to his grass. Like, he is ready to dish on this general.
Yeah. It was one of those things that strategically, it's like, yes, I would have loved to have had you there. Rika wanted to go, but I was like, you are fucked up from just fighting people for fun today. So it's like, strategically, for that fight, would have loved to have a bunch of other people there. But I'm like, this is not what's important. And I know that me going is also stupid, not just for my own sense of self-preservation, but also for, like, ultimately what we need to be doing in the long run. But I was like, emotionally, I cannot leave him a second time. I cannot do this. I have to go. So we had a nice little, it was a really intense kind of moment and scene where, like, I tried to leave and Rika tried to follow me, and I was like, you need to stay here. And Nico cast command on her to make her turn around and come back to the rest of the group while I ran off. And that was a whole fucking thing. So anyways, so the party splits in the strategically the dumbest way possible. The wizard went alone. And I know that was stupid, and I knew it was stupid at the time and said that. And that's when I was like, guys, I think Gwen's gonna die tonight. So anyways, while I get through stuff in the game, James, do you want to talk about the adventure you all had when you ran away?
Yeah, so we ran to the tower and were greeted by 10 heavily armored kobolds, and with an amazing deception check from Vasile, who never tells lies, convinced them that Dero the dragon said it was cool for us to be here, and they're like, okay. Because, you know, Vasile is a cleric, and they're like, yeah, clerics tell the truth, and we go up. And we are trying to figure out how to get to another plane. And it is a lot of shenanigans of trial and error because we don't have Gwen with us. And we're like, we don't know what is going on. How do we get this? Then we hear fighting get a lot closer to the tower. And Vasile needed to make a random wisdom saving throw. Fortunately, wisdom is something that Vasile has in spades.
Oh, we gotta back up a little bit.
Yeah.
So first of all, I do want to point out that Gwen's argument to the group was, like, when you were like, I should go, I was like, we are the two people who can communicate over long distances. If we're gonna split, the two of us should be separated. There was that argument. When you guys got to the fucking tower, Artemisia took you into a storage closet.
Yes.
And while you guys were trying to figure out what to do in the storage closet, you heard a lot of screaming and then a lot of bodies hitting a ground.
Yes, that is true.
So you heard that, and then we're like, we gotta fucking go. And you managed to get it so that way, like, you did enough to the door to try to get the portal thing going, where the door could clearly not be opened from the other side. And I think that was a major saving grace.
Yes. When Vasile heard the bodies hit the floor, Vasile needed to make a wisdom save. He saved on a 9th level spell, and he made it, but he would have been dominated had he failed and probably would have killed the whole party.
That would have been a fucking wild goddamn fight.
Yeah. But yeah, Vasile resisted a 9th level spell from the Grand Signet, who was waiting outside and telepathically talking to Cutscene.
I can wait a second.
Yeah, here, let me wrap mine up. So Nico and the Grand Signet were telepathically communicating. Grand Signet is saying, like, hey, just surrender, and we'll spare the city. And we're all like, nope, we're leaving immediately. So we figure it out, and we bamf to the Arturo's Tower in Theramgard. And that's where the Bravo team ended up. And I will turn it back over to Jen, but I need to step away for a quick second.
Oh, no, because I need to pee. So I'm gonna put it on the break time screen while James goes away, and then while I go pee, and then we'll come back and we'll continue this voice acted cutscene, and then we're gonna talk. You skipped over the part where y'all were killing me for 20 minutes trying to figure out how to make the door fucking work.
No, you know what? I feel like you're gonna torture yourself telling your own story. We don't need to talk about how the collectively low intelligence team was trying to figure out how a teleportation door in a cupboard works.
I don't know, I think Rika trying to walk through herself was pretty funny. But anyways, we're gonna take a quick break. Everybody go get yourselves some water. Stretch your legs. Do all that. We'll be back in just a second. I hit a mildly incorrect button. But nope, hold on. There we go. Okay, everything's fine. I skipped a voice line. Everything's fine. Oh, my timer got turned on somehow. That's interesting. All right, I don't know what's fucking happening. Buttons be wild over here.
That's the time to date Makoto.
Yeah.
4 hours 15 minutes.
It's taking some time, but we're here now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're back. We're back from our trip, and everything's fine. I definitely didn't fuck with your laptop. Everything's good. We're gonna see what this voice acted scene is, and then we're gonna talk about all the dumb things that Gwen did. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, everybody.
Yeah,
I have souvenirs for you.
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away.
Oh, you're just gonna drop that. Cool.
He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the cause of death.
They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station?
Ooh! That's where he was going. Oh no!
He even used a taxi to get there.
Yeah, that's suspicious as fuck.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural. I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Well, no.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
Oh, stop! Stop! Oh, you're about to do something just as stupid, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, it's like the two Gwens are together.
God,
weird.
I don't like this.
Well, in prior cases, the changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Okay, it's not hard to explain. You kind of did yourself a disservice there, but this is very Gwen, so.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
No, he's just been a dick for several months.
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
But me constantly to threaten my prospects.
Again, a very Gwen and Vasile response. Like, well, he did contact us. He never really contacted the students.
Yeah.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip?
I mean, the police were questioning everybody a lot.
You're studying. I'm sorry to bother you.
You're studying. I'm sorry to have dropped the death of your principal on you.
Makoto?
Uh-oh.
Never mind. It's nothing.
No, please say it.
Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, like, don't get involved with the mob. Yeah, no, of course. But...
Yeah. Don't worry, I didn't get dragged. I waltzed into it.
This is bad. I'd better tell the others.
What about the principal dying? Trust me, we're all gonna learn very quickly. Oh god.
You won?
It's
voice acted.
Again, Ryuji, it's 4 fucking days. It was just 4 days. We were just gone 4 days. Anyways, it's not voice acted. Alright, so anyways! I can't save, Ashley! It hasn't let me! Anyways. So the rest of the group is off having a door adventure.
Doors, man, they're tough.
What the truest enemy of D&D. So sure, not yet. I cast invisibility. I'm at least smart about that. And run off to where this fight is happening with Arturo and the general. And I get there and I wait for a moment where I'm not gonna be distracting to Arturo. I don't want to like speak to him telepathically and be like, hey, so like I'm here, and have him go, what? And get a big fucking hit, because this general is moving very quickly, and it's very obvious like Arturo's trying to intentionally keep a distance, and this guy is closing it very quickly. And the phrase Aaron used is that the sword this man has is like a Final Fantasy VII style, like Buster sword thing. It's bad. It's bad, you guys. It's just bad.
You know what the true tragedy is that if Vasile were there and killed the general, that would be Vasile's sword right now.
If Vasile had managed to do anything to this general, I would have been impressed. So I guess spoilers for what the rest of this looks like to everyone.
We'll never know, will we, Jen?
No, will eventually. Anyways, this man is gonna pop up again, so I don't never say never. So I wait for the moment because I do have telepathy, which was very funny. Me telling you that. Because you were trying to figure out what feat you should take next, because you're like effectively like a level off from us because you multi-classed. And you're like, I'm thinking about these 2 feats, telepathy and this other thing. I do want to know, you said, I feel like I know what you're going to say, but what is your opinion? I want to know what you thought I was going to say, actually.
I thought you were going to say telepathy.
Okay. Yes, but not for the reason you expected. Where I was like, well, it would be nice. I'm like, there's already 2 people in the party who have telepathy, so it'd be nice to have a third so we can like really truly like close a loop. And you're like, what do you mean 2 people have telepathy? Why aren't we using that all the time? And I was like, we are using it all the time. Do you think every time that I have said you hear Gwen's voice in your head has been me burning a spell slot on sending or message or something? I was like, there's a reason nobody else has seen me doing it. I've had telepathy since level 8, and you were just like, son of a bitch. And granted, I will give you, between how busy things have been and how infrequently we play sessions, totally makes sense. But it was still entertaining to me.
I mean, I just thought you would burn a spell slot for Vasile, but no, that's fine. That's cool. I understand.
Absolutely
not. Efficient with your resources. You know, Vasile burned a spell slot. He burned a 4th level spell slot on you, and it saved you.
I know, he did. So before we split, when it was clear I was running off by myself, Vasile did give Gwen a death ward, which is very important in a little bit. So we'll run off. I wait till there's a moment where it's like, this is not gonna be distracting, and I'm expecting Arturo to be mad at me for being here. And I telepathically am like, he takes a hit, is on his ass on the ground, but Long Shadow is like away from him. So I'm like, there's a moment here. And I was like, I suppose this is a bad time to tell you that I'm here. And what I get back is not just Arturo's voice, but also the other twin's voice. I get his twin, I get Suto. I get that voice being like, oh, this is good, we can use this. So I'm like, oh, no, people aren't mad. It's good I'm here, actually. This is fucking great. Yes, beautiful, okay. And it's like, okay, we can use this. And I'm like, cool. Do you want me to stay hidden, or do you want me to show you what I've been up to for the last several weeks? And Arturo says stay hidden, and Suto is like, fuck him up. And I was like, I kind of want to fuck him up now. And then I get Samara, who's like, hey, I'm working on something right now. And I'm like, okay. Because, like, my brain has felt, the description I got was my brain has felt very busy since I was like, hey, Long Shadow's here, we need to fucking go, but also Suto is here. And it was like, your brain just feels very active. And I was like, cool, ADHD, I love it. So Samara's like, I'm working on something. I was like, cool, do you want me to stay hidden? And she was like, just don't die. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I wait for a moment, and when this guy is deflecting something that Arturo's done, I was like, cool, I'm gonna cast Immolation. Let's fucking go. Hey, guys, that was a very bad idea. This dude immediately looks at me, smirks, runs up, hits me for 60 points of damage. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard. I do not...
You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
I do not have a lot of HP. It was like he rolled like a 33 or some shit. It was over a 30 to hit, so I couldn't shield it away, nothing. Because at this point, my AC, because I already had mage armor, and and all the other stuff going on, I was like, my AC is an 18. With a shield, I can get up to 23. And it's like, no. Aaron at first was like, I'm not going to even tell you what he rolled. You cannot stop it. I was like, great, this is good. I take 60 points of damage. So, going into this fight, my max HP was like 107, and I had like 2 temp HP or whatever. I take 60 points of damage in one hit. And I was like, I knew this was going to be bad. I still underestimated exactly how bad it was going to be. Oh, no. He does that. It's my turn. I'm like, I'm going to burn my 6th level spell to get my AC up a little bit more, to give myself a bonus on my dexterity stuff, to get resistance to a bunch of other damage types. And I was like, I'm going to do that. I can't walk away from him. He will kill me with an attack of opportunity. So I do all that. And that's how that goes. And then Aaron says the magical words, okay, so he's going to take a legendary action. And I went, I'm going to die anyways. And sure enough, he hits me with his legendary action for 45 damage. I am now at 5 HP. 2 hits, 5. This is the moment where I go, Samara, I'm going to need you to work faster. And she goes, I'm trying. And then Aaron has me roll a D100. And I don't know exactly what this is for. I assume in the moment it's whatever Samara's working on, but I don't know what she's fucking working on. It's a corner of my brain that I do not have access to. And I don't know if a low roll is going to be good, like divine intervention style, or if a high roll is going to be good. I don't know. I roll, and I go, okay, I got a 79. And Aaron does that face where I'm like, either the number she wanted me to have was 80 or higher, and I got 79. It was either that, or I hit it. And I genuinely don't know. So I'm at 5 HP. Gwen's not having a good time. Jen's not having a good time. This is bad. Arturo takes a turn, tries to hit the dude, hits him for a little bit. It does nothing to move him. And the guy takes a legendary action. Rolls a crit. And he got to hit me twice, which seems rude. Oh, it's because he got to roll and then take his fucking turn. So back to back, he gets a crit. And I'm glad the crit was first, because that meant the crit got wasted on the fucking death ward that Vasile gave me. Thank all of the gods. In that world, in this world, the dice gods, all of them. The crit gets uses the death ward. So he crits me essentially for 4 damage, which I think is very funny. Yes. But hits me a second time, and that's what's gonna drop me. I skipped an important part. I'm so sorry. Rewind. This guy's turn is after mine. We get around, and we got to a point where Samara, I'm dying. I roll my 79, and Samara's like, I have to ask you to make a choice. Do you need me? What? No, I blue screened. I feel like you could all watch my face just stop in real time. And eventually I'm like, yes? And she goes, do you trust me? It's like, of course. And so I managed to have a turn where I don't know what I did. I apparently stood up and drew some sigils in the air and pushed them out into nothing, and then regained control of myself just long enough to have a sword rammed through my chest, and I fall unconscious between the crit and the second hit that happens. So I don't know what I just cast, and I am down. And it's me and Arturo, technically. I'm not alone, but he's over there, and this is bad. And now the person he was stalling for is dying on the ground away from him. And what's he gonna fucking do? So anyways, very bad. as I'm losing consciousness, I guess I kind of see some like arcane flashes somewhere else. And I'm just like, great. And I go unconscious. Guys, do not end up making any death saving throws, because before it gets to my turn, someone else gets to go. And I lose consciousness. And then I'm waking up, looking up at Stromith, who is holding me up with an empty potion vial, saying, glad I could return the favor. Got your message, weird as it was. And Hammond is over there fighting alongside Arturo, keeping the general away, while Stromith is reviving me. And Hammond's like, looks over and sees that I'm up and is like, we gotta go. And I use my meta magic bullshit to dimension door the two of them to us so Arturo can plane shift us away. While I am covered in my own blood and should be dead. That spell that Samara did, controlling my body for a little bit, was some on-the-fly spellcrafting. I cast Sending with a little plane shift attached to it, and apparently sent it to Hammond and Stromith. I do not know what the message was yet. We will find out in 2 weeks. But I sent out an SOS to my people, and they came and saved my ass. And Stromith saved my life. And so where we just ended the session, Gwen has her entire little family all together. She has Arturo and Hammond and Stromith are all there. While she has a gaping chest wound. But they're all there. And he saved her. And that's where we fucking ended. It was what a Saturday, man.
Yeah. Very selfishly, what I love about that whole scene unfolding was that the Death Ward prevented 2 auto failures.
Yeah.
Because of the crit. So
I would have been straight up dead if it had not been for that Death Ward.
Yeah. By this point in the campaign, I had originally built Vasile to be a mage slayer, and he has revived or kept alive 2 mages now.
Yeah.
He has brought Stromith back to life, and he kept you alive. What is going on with Vasile? This is not the story arc I envisioned for him.
What I think is
the mage saver.
The mage saver. What is really funny to me is that, like, from where, for both of us, where we built the characters initially and what we thought they were going to be, they have flipped. Is you were supposed to be the mage slayer and you are now the mage saver. And, like, Gwen was like a book person, and now she's like, she got her ass kicked, but she is I have a death tally. Like, she is a killing machine. She is a war mage at this point. And that is not a thing she would have ever planned for herself either. And I think it's very interesting how we initially concepted those characters and what the intents were for them, and then how they have ended up. Carl, oh my god, I was so I said repeatedly, like, I think I'm gonna throw up. And then this session was like ending, and I was like, I might actually throw up. I had to go take Tums. My body was reacting so much to all of the things that were occurring. I thought when I got to the fight, I was like, there's a good possibility Gwen's gonna die. And then I took 60 damage on one hit, and I went, oh, this is like really, I might actually be saying goodbye to Gwen immediately. And then I cast a spell that I did not know what it was, and I was like, if this was a spell to get my ass out of here, and I sacrifice Arturo in the process of that, I'm gonna be fucking livid, and it's gonna be terrible. And instead it was Stromith and Hammond. Oh my god! That was perfect fanfic fucking material. Anyways, I don't remember how much was in the call after the session and how much was me talking to Aaron privately afterwards. I asked questions about how all of that ended up shaking out. So the DC for that first roll was a 75.
Oh man, wow.
So I barely got it. The DC was the idea was supposed to be it was going to get easier every round, but spoilers, I only got the one fucking round. Yeah. The first round was supposed to be a 75, and I got a 79. So that literally, it was the dice gods intervening on that moment. So there was that. I did also ask her, hey, was Gwen going off completely alone on your radar? And she was like, sort of. I expected Gwen to suggest that and even insist on that. I did think everyone was going to do a Rika and end up following her anyways. And then they didn't, and I was like, okay, well, Calvinus is going to show up to really cement that decision. So she was like, I didn't think Gwen would end up alone. I thought she would go alone. I didn't think she would end up alone. I was like, oh, good! Good. That actually explains why both scenarios were so bad. Is because your scenario wasn't supposed to happen, and I was not supposed to be alone. It was fine, though. It ended up fine. And now we've got great fanfic material, and I have my not boyfriend and my 2 dads.
Yeah. And now Vasile has the false sense that he feels like he can resist ninth level spells with ease.
To be fair, Vasile doesn't know it was a 9th level spell. James knows what happened.
Yeah. Well, Vasile knows he rolled a 31 on his whiz save, and that's not a critical.
Yeah.
That was not a critical.
Which is fucking insane. Anyways, it was a brutal day. Gwen legitimately almost died. And it was just by the grace of the dice gods that she did not. And now we get... The next session is going to be so goddamn juicy. Because we are all here. We did leave the Earth plane without the fucking stone. And I do not know how to resolve that. I don't know if where you guys are is safe. I don't know if where we are is safe. Because spoilers, you guys are in Arturo's tower. And we teleported into the middle of the keep in Theramgard. Which, as far as Gwen knows, is controlled by the bad guys. So I don't fucking know. I don't know if anyone's safe right now, where we're going to end up being. I'm really hoping that my 3 people are not immediately like, we need to fuck off to, like, somewhere else. You guys figure your own shit out. I desperately need to talk to all of them. I need to apologize to and thank Rika for wanting to stay with me and acknowledge that I would have loved for her to have been there, but I needed her to protect everyone else. I need to thank Vasile, which is going to be loaded with a whole lot of fucking feelings. I need to talk to Arturo and be like, I haven't seen you since Chromix. That's a thing. Hammond, you're like half my dad, and we need to have words. And then there's all the Stromith shit. I was like, I just need to talk to everybody. Oh no!
And then we have Nico's harem going on in Arturo's tower.
Right? Between Maria and Lucia, and then the star chart person being like, oh yeah, you're gonna have babies with Artemisia.
Yeah. The star chart person said Vasile and Rika, too, and I'm like, ugh.
Look, we still got time in the campaign, who knows? Anyways, it was a fucking time. So there you go, there's the D&D breach stuff. I'm gonna get through this cutscene because I need to go to a point where I can save because it's already 10 now. Anyways, I've been dying to talk about Saturday because fuck, that was a thing. So yeah, we play again in like 2.5 weeks. Thank fucking God, because if I had to wait a month or until next year or whatever to resolve any of this, I would explode.
Well, here, I have something on my post-it note to get that taste out of your mouth of that game.
This is a voice acted thing.
No.
That's why I've been on that one screen for so long.
Okay, never mind.
As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
It's quite a way to phrase was hit by a semi, but okay.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it? I think I was passing through there at the time.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life. And because of that love,
I had a visceral reaction to the phrase "lead a normal school life" because that's a Monokuma fucking phrase right there.
Love? Bullshit, he was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
Maybe it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people? I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principle right.
Wow!
She really wants to be in the Danganronpa game.
Seriously?
I didn't do jack shit.
You need to shut the fuck up, Ryuji. You're wearing a bright red shirt.
Are people gonna blame us for this too?
Probably, but you need to stop saying things.
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students.
Oh, god damn it.
So you went on a date with my sister.
God, I would love it so much if that's what she focused on. That would be just a great moment of just like, haha, to break up the seriousness.
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop?
No.
No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But she would never do something so foolish.
This is where you say, "Who's Makoto?"
I don't know who Makoto is. Wartburg, the GIF. The GIF is so good. I'm gonna use that all the time forever now.
And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case?
Yeah.
What does this mean? But I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical.
There you go. There you go. Logic is happening. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Like, this feels aggressive.
Beepy. Aggressive.
This feels mildly defensive. This feels condescending. We're not doing the middle one. God. Yeah, that one.
I have no reason to believe everything you've said.
Oh my fucking lord! We've been here for 160 hours.
However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way.
Thank God. No, it's not.
Hey, you're gonna be able to date her pretty soon.
Oh my God, is that a thing? That
No.
can't be.
No.
All right.
I refuse. If this game makes that an option, I'm gonna lose my
In
goddamn
any
shit.
case, let's move on to the topic at hand.
That would be insane for so many reasons.
If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions. Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did?
How did it turn out? I haven't played this before.
I
don't
need
know.
you to tell me everything.
I also need me to tell me everything.
It's like the reverse Memento.
Please just let me save the game. I'm begging. It's not gonna happen though.
Before we talk about the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
Not here in my room! We know how much it echoes downstairs!
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
I would be shocked if that were true, actually, because there were already people talking about it in the auditorium next to us. Or the gym, or wherever the
People
fuck we
think
were.
he did it because that tabloid exposed how
Yeah,
he
it's
was
an
covering
auditorium
up
gym.
Kamoshida's
You know,
abuses.
that staple of high school life.
I don't know. There's a fucking piano on a stage there, which feels like an auditorium, but it definitely looks like a gym floor where they're all standing every time. I don't know. It might be an auditorium gym.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's
No,
suicide?
we were in fucking Hawaii. I need you to keep up.
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's
Oh, well, in
heart,
that form,
maybe this never would have happened.
technically, through the extreme dominoes, like, sort of yes, but also no, stop thinking like that.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the Phantom Thieves are on our side. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
Oh, no, don't say that.
More of those P words everyone loves.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
I don't, there's been so much, oh, we're so cool, everyone should know how cool we are, we should tell everyone who we are. What the fuck are you talking about? I never expected we'd end up such a big deal. Half of you wanted this, and you keep talking about it publicly.
It seems like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults.
But they don't know that you're not adults, so.
People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
This is kinda scary.
Are we really doing the right thing?
Yes, but we need to be quieter about it.
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up,
And
right?
we didn't do the principal
I guess
thing.
He got what was coming to him.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima?
You tell them, Minari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
Ryuji, I swear to fucking God, if you're about to be shocked about the conversation we had in Hawaii about them owning Big Bang Burger all over again, I'm gonna push you out my goddamn window.
From Big Bang Burger.
Oh my God!
Big Bang Burger?
We already talked about this! You were already shocked about it! You were there! It was like 3 days ago!
Remember, you like smart people, so Gwen, store brand Gwen, and Ryuji.
I'm dying. Me, Jen, dying. Actively feel cellular death happening in my body at this moment.
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years. They even had a branch in Hawaii.
Yes! I know! We made a point about how dumb it was that we ate there!
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That would seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents. I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them.
I get that, but still.
We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
Here's video of the guy actually directly pushing someone into traffic.
I already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
I actually agree, yes.
Yeah, the excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
You too, On? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Oh my God, I'm gonna shove you out the window again.
Huh? No, but...
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today, then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this.
It's okay, we just got back from a trip. You just gave us information 2 minutes ago. We have spent more time than this talking about what we want to order for lunch. I don't think it's crazy that we're not all agreeing immediately and jumping on this.
Yeah. And keep in mind, this is the group that spent 2 hours at a buffet that only paid for 1 hour.
Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
Morgana, what the fuck?
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway.
Not incorrect.
Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Ryuji and the cat gonna get into a fight?
Hey, aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
Trying to retrieve your former identity and trying to pick up chicks, kind of two very different goals there. So, like, I don't think you can do that.
I don't understand the difference between what you just said.
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
Oh, shit.
You little...
Don't physically fight the cat.
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own.
Okay, well, how did this go from you and Ryuji disagreeing to you going off completely by yourself? That feels wild.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this by myself. I need all of you to protect the cup. I'm gonna go do this.
This is different, and you know that. It wasn't. I wasn't me going, I can do this by myself.
I know.
Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown
No,
mystery.
somebody fucking stop this goddamn cat. This is gonna go terribly.
She was more useful than you, as a matter of
Yeah,
fact.
your problem is Ryuji. You don't. We'll deal with Ryuji.
Hey, that's inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually
No,
is.
this is gonna cause a giant problem, and I'm not entirely sure how yet, but it's going to be bad. Was Morgana involved in the little intro Palace Casino shit? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to think real hard about this. I know we had references from the Navigator, so that would have been Futaba.
If only there were a VOD.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and look.
All right then, bring it on.
No, stop. Here's the problem is I would rather keep the cat than Ryuji. In fights, I'd rather have Ryuji, but just from a conversational standpoint, get this man out of here.
Ryuji,
Matt Mercer.
stop!
Yeah, Matt Mercer can
Yeah,
take the tanking.
exactly.
Yeah.
Looks like I don't belong here after all.
She literally just told Ryuji to stop, not you. What are you fucking talking about, you angsty motherfucker?
Well, this is goodbye.
What are you talking about? Someone say something. Ryuji's being the shithead. An even told him to. We have acknowledged that Ryuji's the shithead. Yeah, what's gotten into you?
Morgana, wait! See you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I bet he's back in no time.
No, he's gonna be gone for a while, and this is gonna become problematic somehow.
Damn it.
I'm human. I have to be. Alright. I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now.
Are you sure you've managed by yourself before? Because you didn't really have any memories before we found you. And when we found you, you were imprisoned in the palace.
Just need
I'm
to
sure
take
there was a
down
brief
Okumura
moment of
before
time
those
between
guys.
the prison sentence and losing memories that he was fine.
Oh, don't do it. Don't.
Huh? That kitty.
Don't say you heard it say words. Okay. I don't like you. There's something going on
can't
there.
believe this.
No, yeah, what are you gonna be cranky about now?
The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
That's another P
I'm
word people
experiencing
love.
equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
I don't know, you seem to be getting to the angry face animation pretty often there, Robbie.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion after the hacker's case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves. Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So,
boy.
you're jumping the gun here. You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation?
Oof!
I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san.
Oh, are you guys gonna start splitting too? And Akechi and the cat are gonna team up.
You're trespassing into police territory.
She's gonna tell you to fuck
Don't
off,
say
and you're
nobody
gonna
warned
fuck
you
off.
if this becomes an issue later.
My superiors told me the same thing.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules.
Uh-oh.
What need is there to stick to formalities?
Uh-oh. That's problematic.
You wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society.
Uh-oh.
I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing.
We got the angry face again.
It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
I don't know why this feels weird. This feels weird. I don't like it. I don't know why it's awkward and uncomfortable, but this is sticking out to me. Oh, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
That's right. He was also still fucking.
Really messed up.
Oh yeah, you fucking did. That does not look good. Yeah, I still weird to go. I keep almost forgetting about the fact that he understood the cat. So I feel like that needs to be addressed at some point. Oh my god, is fucking Robbie gonna show up and save your ass? Was I right? Hold on.
Shall we dispose of it?
Oh, it's very robotic.
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
Oh, you're not even worth them killing.
Really impossible alone? How horrible.
Oh no, it's the watering can, bitch! Who are you? What is happening? Who is this person?
Who's there?
Who is this person? Master? What? What? That was a sentence. What the fuck?
Ooh, intrigue!
Let me save the game! I'm begging you!
Hey, have you seen Morgana?
No, I haven't! She fucked or they fucked off. I don't know. I'm worried. I am worried.
Me too. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
Let's save first. No, god damn it.
You really need to change the ringtone on your group chat from the sad jazz to more like something a little peppier.
I need the audio clip of you doing the Final Fantasy sound.
Which I'm sure already exists out there because of everyone is so talented in our chat.
Aren't they all being way too cold about this? Oh well.
Aren't they being really insensitive?
Who am I to judge? Have a great day.
I'm ready to go to school. Okay, great. Please. We're gonna have class, and then I'm gonna say
There's
no.
No one like the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, please.
You can do it. You're almost there, I think. I hope.
We gotta. Okay, and then we're gonna have an awkward conversation in class about the principal, and that while we continue on with our lesson.
That's
Oh, nope, we're actually not even acknowledging it. We're just getting right back into this. Okay. Okay, great. Oh, I feel like I'm about to be asked a question. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Oh no, he looked my direction. I thought I was about to ask me something. Fuck. Oh no, there is my name. Okay. Okay. All right. What do we got? What do we got?
Do you know the answer?
Money ones for collateral.
This is it.
Yeah.
Very good.
I don't think it was that impressive for me to know that, and I don't know why that was effectively like a quiz question, but okay. And everyone should This is the one thing that makes sense. If you all think I'm a fucking felon, of course I would know how a pawn shop works. Why would I have stuff about pawn shops in my notes? All of you are fucking idiots. Yeah, give me that knowledge point.
Not there yet.
We're getting there.
So close.
Oh, the foods guy might be getting into politics. Interesting. Interesting. That asshole is not... The guy that's in my head from earlier in the game, he's not the food guy, right? That would be insane. Uh-oh. What's wrong? Oh, never mind. Okay, that's fine. Okay. No, let me get to after school. No.
After them. Where did they go? We must find them.
Okay, yeah, well, it's her. Great. Okay.
Another one has been located. Be on guard. There are 2 of them. Divide
Okay, so it's just the 2 of them. All right. I don't know what her deal is though. What fucking palace is this? I need to know. I mean, I guess I know where Morgana was going, but
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple
You're
glass
never
windows were
gonna
found
get to
shattered at
say
the Okumura
we.
Foods corporate headquarters.
yeah, this isn't suspicious at all. Oh. Okay.
Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
I'm sure many people do.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
Yeah, I do absolutely think that. Well, I guess I have seen stuff that you don't know, but why do you say that?
I had this out-of-body experience where I saw him from a weird third-person perspective. It's like I was playing a Resident Evil game. It was really weird.
Did Sojiro just clock us texting each other? Okay. Oh, there's
you're
not going to be a
gonna get to
cat
say.
telling me I can't leave. I want to know! I want to save! Please stop! Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go tomorrow. Let's go. Thank you, God!
Okay, let's see how long. So it was 1:14.
1:14:26. Oh my God, 3 hours exactly.
Oh, wow. All right, well, why don't you say goodnight to Laura Bailey, and then we'll call it a stream.
God. Good night, Laura. Mwah. All right. Dear fucking Lord. What a stream.
We did it.
We did it. Anyways, hey everybody, thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed Breachy story time. About my not boyfriend coming to save me after I sent an SOS from a different plane and apparently brought them here. God, I can't wait to find out what the message was. There's so much. Oh, God. Anyways, everything's great. James, thanks for being here. Did I already say that? I don't know.
No, I'm happy to be here.
I'm just as stressed thinking about it as I was on set. Not just as stressed that I would be nearly sick. I am stressed all over again, though. Everything's